your block will land safely on the lawn!
Sir, yes, sir.
And Blue!
Yes, sir.
Do you trust that I do not want to see you die here tonight?
Sir, yes, sir.
Blue, you're my boy!
Thank you, sir.
Why does this cinder block, why is the other end of this string tied securely?
Fighting out of the blue corner, Brandon. Ariel needs a fun session today. Be late with the boys. Hello. How are you?
I'm here.
The shiesty threw you off.
I didn't even know you could even connect.
Really?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Nobody knows that. There's a secret entrance back there. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I had a long ass day.
What'd you do?
Went to the gym, took care of my 4-month-old son, had a podcast with my dad.
How'd that go? We're
got
gonna get
business
right
deals
into
done.
that. How'd the podcast with your dad go?
Oh, amazing, amazing. It's been like a breath of fresh air. I haven't talked to my dad on a one-on-one level like that in a while, and it was good to hear a bunch of stories from him, things that I didn't even know.
Like?
For example, how he used to walk 3 kilometers after school every single day in high school.
Damn.
Just to go to the library. Just to go to the library and read.
In DR?
Yeah. And he got so cool with the librarian that she would leave, and he would be the last one there, and she would leave the key with him. Like, that's how much he was there. That's how much.
Damn, reading and...
Yeah. So that's like one little story. You
That's
know what I mean?
amazing.
So a bunch of those kind of
Yeah.
things.
How does he feel about you starting the podcast? Because I told you about my mom, and I don't want to tell... Yeah. I want to have my mom on at a later date. You get me? I'm not that comfortable yet with having her as a guest. So how did it...
I think, one, my dad's a speaker. He has meetings. He's the president of a lot of different organizations. He leads meetings. He speaks a lot, you know. So he has microphones. He's not new to that kind of world, world at all. But I felt the nervousness as far as, like, you know, before even getting on, he was trying to get prepared, got his tuxedo on. My dad's always in a suit. Every single day. He's always in a suit.
It's amazing. He cares, yeah.
Yeah, so I think he was nervous going in there towards the middle, and in the end, oh man, you could tell, like, oh shit, we did something good here.
Nice.
Kind of thing, yeah.
I just finished recording an episode with Dan, and it was the same feeling. After we were done recording, I felt amazing. Like, oh shit, we did something very good here.
Yeah, right? Yeah. There's something about, man, just talking with another human being. Not only that, but just letting go of the technology a little bit and going back to the old days where it was just talking, where it was no TV, where it was, you know, playing cards and dominoes and, you know.
That's what it was. Dan was not on his phone occupied. Your dad wasn't on their phone or talking to somebody else, business meetings. It's just you and that person in that moment.
Yeah.
Solidifying it by putting it on camera and putting it out to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It honestly makes me think about all the conversations that I have with so many different people in my life that I wish were recorded. You know what I mean?
So true.
For example, I was thinking about this. I was just telling my girl right now before I came here. A few days ago, I was thinking about our trip to Texas and our trip to Washington, D.C. and certain moments in those trips that were special to the both of us. For example, in Washington, D.C., we were on the pond, and we were right next to the Jefferson Memorial and the Lincoln Memorial. Okay. And it was our first time in Washington, D.C. I've always wanted to go there. And we're on this little boat, just foot pedaling on this little duck goose thing. And it's just beautiful weather and all that stuff. And I just remember that moment, and I was like, I was trying to be so present. I just remember it so vividly. Yeah. But I wish I had like a little video right there.
To remember it, yeah.
Yeah, where, hey, this is Washington, D.C. This is Texas. Yo, 30, 40, 50, this is who mommy and daddy were. This is who Ariel and Rocio were. That's how times were back then. Yeah. You know? So I've been thinking about that. That's been running through my head lately as far as, oh man, there's so many moments, conversations that I wish I would have had recorded. And I want to make sure I capture those moments with my special people moving forward.
What's amazing is that we will have that now.
True.
Like you'll have that ability. You have the platform and the ability.
True.
Yeah. How do you feel about our thumbnails and shit? Our posting, our tone, our voice. It's genuine. Cool. It's normal. I'm not trying to be over the top. I'm not trying to be under the top either.
I think it fits the moment. It fits where we are right now.
Yeah.
It shows how premature we still are.
Of course.
But it also shows how hungry we are because of the consistency, the amount of times,
Yeah.
the work you're doing, and stuff like that. So we just got more to learn,
Yeah.
more to do.
Yep.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Don't fucking wait.
Yeah.
You know, we going. We going.
No, I could feel I was looking at Matt and Shane's podcast. I'm going to keep referencing them because OG podcast. And I went back to their first episode. And on the episode, they're talking to their friends. He's just the two of them talking. And in the comments, all of the people in the comments are saying, I wish I had a friend like that. Damn, I wish I had somebody to just sit and talk to. My boy just died 3 days ago. I wish I had somebody to just sit there and talk. And as I'm looking at our first episodes, I'm looking back and I'm already like, damn, I'm happy I have a friend like that just to sit
That's
and talk
fire,
to.
bro.
Yeah. So I feel the vision manifesting, even if that's all we get out of it. For real, it's just us talking and having a conversation. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I told my dad, I'm like, because my girl always tells me, like, people don't see what you have in your head. Like, you know, it's just, and it's hard for me to understand that sometimes where, God, I wish, like, it's a gift and a curse. I'm going to be straight up honest. It's a gift and a curse, like, how my brain works. And I was telling my dad on the podcast that it might be hard to see the efforts of our labor, the fruits of our labor right now.
Yeah.
And it's easy to think about Avi and hopefully his brothers and sisters, that hopefully I have more, and Victor's kids and Alice's kids, and that's easy to see now. But this is episode, I literally looked at the camera, I'm like, this is episode 1. I don't know who the fuck is gonna look at this generations down the line, years down the line.
Yeah.
And 20, Dad, this is just episode 1, Tuesday at 2 o'clock. I want to do this every single Tuesday.
Yeah.
If we add these Tuesdays up 20, 30 years from now, Dad, that's invaluable, priceless value for our family.
Yep. For the future.
Like, not for our family.
For
the
the
rest
future
of Tuyo.
generations.
For this is who we were, this is where we came from.
Like your great
when technology
grandkids.
first started, like, damn, that motherfucker started it from the beginning.
This is where they were at.
You know, not only that, he got some of the people that didn't have the technology, so we could hear from that. So I told my dad, like, imagine 30 years down the line, if someone asked me,
Let me be that person.
delete all that content you have, and I'll give you $10 million. I wouldn't. I'd keep my content.
It's priceless.
You see that?
I do see
Not
that.
only that, if I had the choice at the
didn't,
end of
but
my
no, I do.
life, I had that little download today, that click, like, oh shit, what I'm doing is this. I had to click today, I'm like, damn, if I had the choice to leave the money I have for my family or this content, this information.
This digital legacy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty much what I'm getting.
And I told
from
my
that.
dad, I'm like, damn, it's hard to see that, but I taste it. Maybe you don't see it, but I see that. You know, not everyone can see that.
They don't.
That's hard to see.
I hope everyone listening to this.
You get what I mean?
I hope everyone listening. I'm going to take the shiesty down. I hope everyone listens to this.
That was fire.
Starts their own podcast. Literally from what you just
For
said.
their family.
For their own sake.
Yeah. For their family, to get closer with their people. I feel like technology.
If you care about the future and your actual position and what your impact will be on the world, you should start some sort of.
See, I don't even think about it like that, impact on the world. I think about it more so for
Is that not Is it not impacting your world to leave this legacy for your kids?
Oh, you said when you say impact on the world, I feel like you're affecting others. This is kind of like a little selfish endeavor in a way, the way that I'm talking about, like for my family.
Okay.
I mean, actually, now that I think about it, there should
For the
be
people like us, to me,
true,
and that is your
true,
family.
True, 100%.
So I hope anybody listening to this, if you want something greater in life and you just don't want to work a 9-to-5 job, seriously, it's not about the money or the fame. True, not even about working the job. You could work a 9-to-5 job, but wouldn't it be great in 10 years if you had a digital fingerprint on the world, diary, whatever?
Thoughts, information, thoughts. It's just we're sharing thoughts.
You feel the energy looking at me like this, right?
Yeah.
I feel it too. Sitting side by side is not it.
Yeah. True. But for you, what would you say podcast is for you? Like, why? Like, so.
Why what?
what's the impact? What's the reason you're doing this? How do you see it? Because I feel like our reasons is two different reasons, in a sense.
What's yours?
I feel like my reason is more so for, one, a little bit of diary from my family.
Yeah, right.
And like that's just one
I understand.
aspect of it. That's just me. Two, a marketing media outlet for whatever I want to
Yes.
thing. And then three, to just really get authentic with myself, find out who myself, like just have time for myself, what I like, and get closer to the people that are closest in my life, like you and my other boys and my girl, my dad, my mom.
Genuinely, number 2 and 3 for me. Number 1 didn't really matter. Number 2 and 3 really hit for the same reasons that I would start it. To start a digital marketing company.
Why do you think
to
one
prove-
doesn't matter that much to you?
What was the first one again? Because as soon
Like
as you said-
family diary.
Oh, because what I envision of what I'm doing, it will already be a diary. Just not corny of me staring at the phone, telling people and talking and preaching. This is way more what I envision with not a diary, with conversations of different people. You'll see, once you have 100 conversations of us with various people, people will get an idea that, oh, that's what Brandon's like. He's the solidity, the bloop. That's what he acts like. That's the foundation I can trust this show off of, or a brand off of. You got me?
See, I feel like maybe it's because I'm a firstborn. Like, I'm the oldest out of three.
Yeah.
But I've always felt responsible for my little ones, you
You're
know?
the oldest.
You know, I haven't been the best role model my whole life, you know?
Yeah.
But I think a part of me, because I was the oldest and because I want to leave a good legacy, or leave a good example, be a good example for my younger siblings and for my kid, I feel like I've always had that role or that those glasses where I need to figure this out for us, like for my family. So that diary part is more so like, fuck, I didn't figure it out in time, but damn, at least I figured this out, and let me just share my thoughts for that sake of me, where maybe you as an only child, I don't want to speak for you, but maybe you as an only child, you don't really have that need.
I don't, exactly.
You know, I have younger people that are,
Yeah.
what's Ariel doing? He's going to college? Oh, I should probably go. You know, he's smoking weed? You know what I mean? Unfortunately. Or,
Let's
you know,
Delta 8.
you know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
I think that's why that first part is so important to me.
Yes.
Like doing them with my dad, doing that in the camera, like, yo, future generations, as corny as this sound, that's just who I am, at least.
I love you for it.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's why I want this podcast with you. You understand?
Authentic.
Yes. I want you to continue to do that. Just, I don't feel, I know you, and to me, it's not authentic. You get me? It's not authentic, but I know it can be portrayed in a way better manner than how it's been. Yeah. Sorry, not how it's been. With your whole video diary idea.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Even
True.
when you have your video diary, I feel like you could come up with more creative and dope-ass ways than just sitting there staring at the camera.
True.
Talking.
100% true.
You could literally vlog, whatever. You'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, but I love that we're on the same page. We like what we're doing. That was when you asked me why I'm doing this, I'm just realizing this now. Before, I loved watching podcasts. It was cute on the camera. I started going to the internship. Now I'm doing it, and I like it. I like what I do. I like doing it.
When have you...
It's so important. It's like making music, and you keep saying it too. You like it. That's what also. So screw if anybody else cares or doesn't care. If we like it, what does even the legacy or the diary? What does anything else matter? That's another big motivation for me.
Can you name like all the times in your life where you pushed a button that you did something and you had that result? I like this. What are those things for you?
Great
that
question.
Come to mind.
Smoking weed. Making music.
That's what I was thinking.
After what
for
I
you.
would record a music video or something. Definitely. Even writing a simple lyric or a song.
Yeah.
You feel like the man. You feel like you just discovered something you feel like you discovered fire. Like when the first dude discovered fire, you're like, I just did something I just put a pattern together that no human being I know of has done before.
That's fire.
With words, you get me? That's how, Even little shit like TimeSave. When my mom says she's proud of me.
Ooh, fire.
I've been thinking a lot about that conversation that we had. If you could interview anybody, the
Dead or
idolizing. We're going to be going back and forth with this for the rest of our lives.
Which one? Dead or alive?
idolizing people.
Oh, idolize.
And how if you asked me if I could interview anyone, I would interview my dead parents. And you're like, you're right. You're the analytical, smart side. I'm actually being emotional, thinking selfish of myself. You're being like, who can I talk to put myself in a better position and learn more from and benefit from? And I'm thinking, who can I relate to them more and have
to learn more about
love?
myself.
Yes.
Yeah, we just have two different, bro. That's
I love that. I've literally been thinking
so
like,
oh man,
I'm still trying to think who else
yeah.
would I interview, and I'm like, wow, I really don't idolize people. Is that I know it's not a problem, but I'm like, that's fire that I'm discovering.
I think it goes back to what you said, where like you did grow up without a dad, so you don't have. I mean, you said it yourself. You learn to not depend on someone, or so I feel like maybe that's why you have that. I'm not gonna even depend on that image in my head because that's not you're not wired that way.
Yes.
Versus like I mean, my dad's a good dad. He always took me to baseball games. Always he's a good dad.
Involved.
He's a great dad. You know what I mean? He's always been there. I never had that image in my head or those glasses where
somebody that gave birth to you doesn't care.
Yeah,
those are serious glasses to have.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
You only get two people in this world, and if one of them don't love you, I can't imagine if I didn't have a mom that cared and loved me. There's many people in this world who aren't blessed with either of those.
And
I'm very scarred and hurt from half. You get me? I can't imagine somebody else with.
But I'm sure.
And I had a great grandma.
But I'm sure even having it that way makes you appreciate that much more. It's kind of like your five senses. If you don't have one, another one's gonna get boosted.
Yes.
So I'm sure that is missing, but I'm sure, or I would like to think that
part of the reasons I don't have kids, we were also talking about my whole relationship, is that reason. I saw my 15-year-old mother, I didn't see, but my mom had me at 15, struggled her whole life, just got on her feet now at 40. I don't want my kid. I love how my mom did it. She did it amazing, but I also hate the time that she had to leave. My mom did not come to my football games or my baseball games. She came when she can because she's working double shifts. There's no one else to come to the game. You get me?
Damn. Yeah. No, I mean, I can only picture that. I can't, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I've gone through a whole different set of scenarios. Like, my mom didn't go to my baseball game. She was out there hustling, making money, business.
Yes.
My dad, he would always take me to the games. He would be at my games. Like, that he's always making time for the games.
He's the guy,
At my high school games, all that shit.
Yeah.
Supportive. I need a new glove. I need a new bat. Here you go. I need food. Here you go. I need a ride here. Where you at? I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Pick up everyone. Drop all my boys off. So I had that growing up. Damn. What I would say to that is, at the end of the day, we're characters in a video game. I feel like.
All right, I'm taking the shiesty off.
I feel like if we're characters in a video game.
Keep going.
And you have these glasses on in this video game. I got these glasses.
I wanted to do that when I walked in.
I did not expect that.
So if I have these glasses on, life's hard. Life's different.
Life's different.
Life's different.
And if that's what you've seen, and you're choosing to like basically repeat history, where like, oh, I saw my mom do that, I didn't have a dad, so I'm basically
gonna wait my life and be smart. To me. Sorry,
okay. Let me finish. You're gonna end up trying to
avoid that.
Yeah, trying to avoid that instead of just living free in your own shit.
God, this is a therapy session.
In your own energy.
Sponsored by BetterHelp.
I feel like, and
no, you're so right. Oh my gosh, I've been limiting myself and putting myself in a box because I don't want to be in that situation. No, whatever you say, that is correct.
But I feel like if you see, because for example, I got a 4-month-old kid.
Okay.
I don't have it all figured out, but I feel like I'm pretty freaking. I'm happy. Like I'm,
of course.
I'm in like. So if you see this, and you're just like, oh shit, and I feel like you see this.
And my mom's. You're so right. I see her so happy and amazing, with love in her life. Like I should be like, oh, it's fine. Wow.
Bro, just choose the thoughts.
Do you see the download I'm getting?
Yeah.
Okay. You're like, yeah, I'm giving it to you.
It sounds a little sarcastic. It sounds a little sarcastic.
What?
Like the way.
I don't take it.
Okay.
Maybe I'm cutting you off too much, but I'm getting the
Okay.
download, so I'm.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
Andrew Tate style, it's just a thought in my head. If this thought doesn't serve me, fuck that thought. If this thought serves me, yes, good thought. I believe this.
Yeah.
Don't choose to believe the shits that don't serve you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah.
I got so many of those.
Yeah.
And that train, because I think about thoughts like trains.
You'd be a great pastor.
Oh, I could be a great psychologist, neurologist.
No, I said pastor.
I've gotten that before.
Good.
I've gotten motivational speaker a lot.
Yeah.
Actually.
That's why I feel like the diary and shit works with you. That's just your style. You get me?
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm sitting here and I just
yeah.
want to listen. You
Yeah,
get me?
yeah, my bad.
No, good. I love it.
Nah, you want to switch gears? Let's switch gears.
Hell no. I'm doing my business.
Okay.
I'm having fun.
I don't want to, I hate sounding like
It's honestly just somber talking about no father. We get it. I don't have a dad.
Yeah,
Keep it going. Yes. We all have different lenses. Yeah.
That's just my 2 cents.
Hell yeah. No, but I'm so amazed and happy that I'm seriously happy that you get to interview your dad. You have a son who hopefully will interview you one day. You guys will have this entire thing for your family.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to start that with mine. You see, I wish I could interview my dad or
Yeah.
whoever.
Yeah.
It's amazing for you, for
Yeah.
real. I need to grow the balls and get my mom
I feel
on.
like you would attract the whatever, like
Yeah.
all that shit if you can really get that train. Because I feel
that
like
mind shift
thoughts,
that you just gave me.
yeah.
Yeah, and actually,
How you're not gonna get with the right girl otherwise. You're gonna repeat the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Or hopefully not.
Yeah.
But I feel like
yeah.
versus like I'm in this bubble now. Oh, you're seeing different girls now. Now they're you know what I mean? You're
I
just
keep
gonna,
saying, yeah, I want to explain what I'm understanding the download. My mom had me young. She struggled her whole life, but now she's in a great position with a kid who loves her. She takes care of herself. And I should see that as, instead of being like, I'm going to wait to have kids till I'm older, I should have see her and be like, oh shit, she did it fine and it came out amazing
on her by herself.
by herself.
My mom
So
paid for
imagine
everything
if-
by herself.
Yeah, so imagine if I...
My mom.
Is that the correct download you're trying to give me? Or is that a whole different side thing?
I thi-
Whatever, that's what I took from it.
Fire.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It made me realize if I do meet a girl, don't just ignore her, bro. Like, actually, don't just because you're not monetarily, financially, career-wise in the right place, I'm ignoring women. Legit.
Yeah.
But you got to see the psychology from me.
I have
When
more
I go to the
I have
bar,
way more debt than you, and I don't have a kid.
but when I go to
know?
the bar, you know how much confidence a man who has access to thousands of dollars can just be like, hey, can I buy you a drink? Over the broke guy who's just, I can't even say that if I want to. Or if she says yes, I can't take, a guy with money can, you have access to materials, you can do things. Be like, come to my apartment, come to my place, I'll get an Airbnb, I'll Uber us home. You have confidence, I'll buy us food. A person who's broke does not have that position. So until I'm in that position, I'm not looking for, that's the perspective of me being a young, like, I'm just trying to make it. But I shouldn't put that lens and that box on it.
Hell no.
Yes, good. No, that's the download that I'm getting. It's true.
That's what I think.
Yeah. Damn, you're a poppy, bro. That's
Big
crazy.
Poppy. Big Poppy.
Yeah,
Now, but
that's-
switching gears, talking
Yeah.
about Big Poppy. Rowan's a lot. You worked out today?
Yeah.
What you do?
30 push-ups. I did a lot of planks. Stretch. I did a whole 25-minute just stretch. Nothing crazy. I took it off. Not an off day, but I did like a cardio just in the house. I didn't even ride the bike or go on a run.
When's the last time that you freaking... When's the last time we balled?
Great question. Columbus Park.
Oh, damn.
One of those times.
That has to be like a year ago or something.
Maybe
years
a
ago.
little after TimeSave. Right after we stopped TimeSave, right
Think so.
before. Yeah, Jamie, Augie, maybe even Pierre was there.
Bro, I went to the YMCA this morning. And it was me, Brandon, my little young leader that I got at the warehouse. My boy Z from college, who's moving.
You got them on guest passes?
They got YMCA memberships.
Okay.
They live at Augie's house.
Okay.
Yeah, Z, my boy from college, moved into Augie. He got a 1-bedroom apartment.
Wow.
He lives in one of the little rooms.
Yeah.
You know? And now I'm like, bro, let's go to the YMCA. Let's go to the YMCA dumb early. Shit opens at 5. We out there at 6. We worked out for an hour, bro. I'm like, Z, run me through one of your days. Every time I work out with someone, I want to see how they work
He's
out.
in shape. Or he looks in shape.
Yeah, I mean,
You didn't say that confidently.
he has a great build, great body.
That's what no homo, but yeah, he looks like a normal stature dude. A little bit of muscle.
Z's V taper and like
Yeah.
big ass arms, always been that way. Like,
Z looks like what'd you say? The Jay-Z character.
yeah, but as
from The
far as,
Simpsons.
I feel like being in shape is a different definition for me.
Okay.
Like, being
a
in shape,
fact.
you need to be coordinated. Being in shape, you need to be able to run.
Okay.
Z's not coordinated.
Okay.
Z's not
Okay.
a runner.
You
Z's,
surround yourself with a lot of coordinated people. All
think
your
so?
boys. Yeah. None of my boys can ball like Augie and Jamie.
but that's because I hang out with the ballers.
Whatever. That's your boys. Chris Murillo. Nobody can ball
That's not
like
my
that.
boy.
They're whatever. I said Augie and Jamie. Those are my first two thoughts of Ariel.
True,
his
true. I
boy.
hang out with
If you had to
basketball
pick a
people.
3-on-3 to go against anybody, if I'm you, I'm picking Augie, and Jamie. For
I'm-
you, if I'm
I'm
Ariel, Augie, and Jamie, that's the three
Well,
I would pick.
don't you think I'm always one of the most underrated people in ball?
Of course.
I love that.
That's the best position to be in.
No,
I'm always
I think it's one of the
overrated.
hard. I think it's the hard. I think
I'm
it's one of
always
the,
overrated.
Actually, it's
Look
not
at
one of the
you.
hardest because there's no expectations on you.
Yeah.
But I always over exceed. I feel like, bro, people can't see me on one-on-one.
Yeah.
I'm faster than I look. I'm in better shape than I look. I'm stronger than I look. I can handle better than I look. I can shoot better than I look. I'm just competitive, bro.
Yo, any other podcasters want a 2-on-2, bro?
Come on.
We with it, bro.
Facts.
That's great. That'd be great.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, I love basketball. I
Okay,
love-
so you go to the gym with Z.
Oh yeah, I go to the gym with Z. So,
Augie, the
so
whole
I'm
goons,
like,
the whole goons.
no, it's just me, Z, and Brandon,
Oh yes, yes.
Augie's
Yep.
nephew,
Yeah.
and he's my little young bull at the warehouse. I'm trying to train him. He's in some shit right
Yes,
now.
You've referenced him. We're
Yeah. I'm
learning
gonna
who
have
he
a
is.
podcast with him soon
Fire.
because he's been through some shit. You think you've been through some shit?
I would like to sit there for that and learn and talk to him.
So every time I work out with people, bro, I'm honestly a big talker. You know that I'm extroverted, but you learn when you listen. But every time I work out with people, with Augie or anyone, I'm like, yo, run me through your day. Let me see how you work out.
Okay.
I'm trying to learn something. Because I
I
got
like
my
that.
own unique, special, like, my own way
No,
that
I can't
I've
imagine. Yeah.
not patented, but,
No, but-
I have for me, that works for me that I would love to share with anyone
Yes.
else. You know, hell
What do you
yeah.
do?
run through-
22 reps of.
No, just the style of
I do
like
11
the timing,
crunches.
like the timing and how long and basically whatever.
I'd be doing that. I'd
But
be doing
Z-
7 push-ups when I'm maxed
No,
out.
no, I'm not talking about what I do. It's for like, I'll
How
get
you
to it.
do
We
it?
could talk about it. But just for today,
I'll show you my workout routine.
Z's running me through his back and bicep day, bro, and it's just, mind you, I haven't been consistent in the gym. I haven't been in the gym. I'm honestly getting back because I've been training my.
You're hyping this up so bad. Was he really good or was he really bad?
Well, you trying? We on a time limit?
No. You got me at the edge of my seat.
All right, I'm storyteller. Let me
care
cook
about
up the
that.
pot. I'm adding the salt. I'm adding the pepper. I just got a few seasonings on this bitch. Let me add my
You
seasonings.
gave me 3 side
Sorry,
stories.
so-
Brandon here, no, it's amazing. Keep
So,
going.
some people got just salt and pepper. I got a little oregano. I got a little. Come on.
Yeah.
So where am I at now? Fuck.
He's doing back and bicep day with
He's
Z.
doing back and bicep day.
And you're like-
I haven't been consistent in the gym. I got this young bull Brandon that I'm trying to shape him into a leader
said this.
in my business. And I'm over here expecting him to work out in the morning
Okay.
and have a clean room before he even shows up at the warehouse.
Fire.
I'm not working out.
He says this.
No, as a leader,
Oh.
we're reading together at the warehouse about leadership from John Maxwell.
Oh, I get you.
see what
So
I'm
you're
saying?
like telling them to do this and you're not even
That's
doing it yourself.
you.
Okay.
So that shit was fucking me up. So I'm
Yes.
like, oh no, hell no.
Yes.
That shit was bothering me now.
That's some leadership.
You know what I mean? So
How am I going to tell you get in the trenches? I'm not in the trenches.
So that's just a little preface. So now I'm back in bicep, pretty much day one again. After I was going stupid for the first 4 months of the year, on and off for the last since I had a kid, moving out, dealing with business, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So Z runs me through his shit, and he's just, bro. We hit back for like an hour, 15 minutes,
Jesus.
just straight back, like hella shit, or maybe like an hour,
That's a whole day workout for me.
straight back. And I'm like, yo, Z, did you say back in bicep? We hit bicep today, bro? Like, I'm shot right now. I'm shot. He's
So
like,
we just started,
bicep,
bro.
bicep is chill. Bicep is like 3 exercises. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you know, I'm running through your dad. So we do, that has like 3-4 exercises probably, and we out of here. I'm shot. And then I'm like, all right, bro, let's get a game of 21. And there's 3 guys from St. Joe's, some high schoolers from St. Joe's that are on the swim team.
You got scraped.
No, we busted them.
Oh, okay.
No, we busted them.
Okay.
But I was feeling like the Hulk, like I couldn't move.
Wow.
I was like this. You come work out with me, I'm not feeling. You're not gonna be feeling like that. You're gonna feel sore as hell.
Yeah. You'll be able to move.
Oh yeah.
Me too. I'm the same way. Like,
But-
we'll be able to move after. We'll be
but-
able to ball after.
You know, if I do that kind of exercise, that kind of like my heaviest 8 reps, because
Yeah.
I was doing his shit. You doing 8 reps? Cool.
Yeah.
Like I need to go heavy right now.
Yeah.
I shouldn't hit 12 right now. I'm doing too late.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's day one. But I'm just trying to do with him. But
Does he do cardio and stuff?
no,
See, I'm
he
the
doesn't warm up.
opposite.
He doesn't stretch. There's no. You just literally
I
gets
do
right to
exactly what he doesn't do.
Yeah. So I'm just running through his day.
Okay.
I'm just running through his day, and then I'm like, damn. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, I do this.
Yeah. That's what I'm processing.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my story. I mean, I'm more than happy to go through. I've been
No,
yapping.
dope. I have written down here.
So how do you work out? What's your style?
My style is cardio and I don't want to say yoga because I'm not a soccer mom, but it's stretching.
So no strength.
I would say meditation.
No resistance training.
Hell no
Just-
weights.
So just body weight.
I do have a pull-up bar, and
Yeah.
on this pull-up bar I do pull-ups,
Body weight.
dips,
Body weights.
push-up. Everything I do is my own body weight. Yeah.
But run me through like
I wake up and I stretch. I start with my arms.
first thing you do is you take
No,
care of
I
your
come
body.
downstairs. I hit the bowl. What? I come
First thing I
downstairs-
do.
No, first thing I do is shower, brush my teeth. Then I come out of the shower, clothes, definitely hitting a bong, definitely smoking a bogey, coming back downstairs, hitting the bong, and then I'm like, all right, put on some PBD, my first podcast of the day, and then it's like, all right, I'm gonna put a timer on for this long, and I'm gonna stretch for this long. Start with my arm, maybe sometimes I start with my head, then my shoulders, my knees, my toes. No, I start with my shoulders, and then I do this. I do my football and my gym class. Pete, that's the one thing I did learn from school is how to stretch properly. Like before gym class,
Teach
your
me how to
teacher.
stretch properly then. How do you stretch properly?
I'm actually breaking it down. You
Okay.
start with your neck. I would say neck rolls.
Okay.
Do some shit like that, and then your shoulders. I would say I do these. Literally these small circles to big circles. I forget it's an audio podcast as well. Then backwards, small circles, big circles. And then I do baseball stretches. I pull my arms back. I pull the forearms back both ways. I could break down something.
I feel you.
I
Okay.
stretch.
And then
My
okay,
legs,
after you
my
done stretching,
sides.
then what?
Then I go on, do my floor stretches for real, and then right from my floor stretches, I start doing my planks and my push-ups. And
Okay.
I basically max out. Once I'm done with the plank and it hurts, I do the push-ups till I max out, etc.
Okay.
Every day.
You ever been in a fight?
A few, yeah. Some more scuffles, yeah.
Name me through the most.
The
Tell
recent
us
one, the funniest one, what you want?
tell us the story of the most.
Seriously, I've been in like 2 or 3
Tell me the best story.
altercations. I used to do jiu-jitsu. That's like actual fighting.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah. But
You got any more little surprises like this shit? Came with a ski mask.
I wanted to do a better intro theme song. Last fight, I wouldn't want to say fight. Last time I swung on someone, I was in college. I had just crossed, and one of the fraternity older guys, his name was Clay. Shout out to you. He goes and he has a roommate, Julian, who's actually from Woodbridge High School. Okay, they're like 2 or 3 years older. It's Clay, one of my exes, and this kid. They're all in the same age. They're all the same class. They crossed at the same time. Clay is one of the teak boys, like he's a goon, but he lives with the football team. Like he's a cool ass dude. He's cool as hell. He blends.
Okay.
Some of us did not blend. They had to live in the teak house. Like Brian had to live in the teak house. The nigga's he's dirty. He's not sociable. Julian comes to hang out one night outside by the townhouses, and my ex says something to him, and then he says something slick to her. I was drunk. And I go immediately, and yo, you got something on you. And he goes, no, it was right here, you got it. He goes immediately, and I swing on him. And as I swing on him, he's a smaller, faster football player, completely dodges it. I had to swing around the girls. A girl here, a friend, and then him. I had to swing around the girls, drunk, probably dumb, slow. I just crossed, and I missed. Everybody broke it up, kept it going. And that was it. Me and him always just looked. I never went to that football house. And Clay just said, like, yo, that's my boy. That's my boy. He would tell people.
So
like,
nothing even happened.
Nothing. I've
Oh,
never
it's
been
not
in
a fight. Run me through a fight. Tell me a fight.
Another time at Washington Park one time.
Okay, I fought at Washington Park.
This little white boy and his brother came. We were just verbally arguing, and I smushed his face, and I ripped the glasses off, and I ripped his glasses, and I threw them.
You fucking. You're a
And him and
buddy.
his brother started
buddy.
crying. No, I think he might have smushed my face. I'm something. I might have bullied him. I didn't mean to bully him. No, it was an altercation. It wasn't like I just walked up to some kid and said, "Give me those."
That's exactly what you just said.
We were in a verbal,
You said I mushed him, took his glasses,
we were in a
threw
verbal
him.
altercation. This is another reason I haven't been in many fights. One of my boys taught me very young. Him and his boys were fighting. They were going to meet up at Washington Park to fight, okay? When they get there, one of the kids is looking at the other kid in the face. He's like, hit me, I dare you, hit me. And the other kid just literally goes and punches him dead in his face and knocks him the fuck out. So then the kid telling the story is the kid that knocked the kid the fuck out. And he said, if anybody ever tells you to hit them like that in the face, you do it. And you do it first because they're going to hit you. He had been a goon fighting an amboy his whole, so he hit this kid and he just knew the deal. Like, if somebody's at you like that and you know it's going to fight, who cares? Nobody cares about who threw the first punch. They care about who won. So he said, always throw the first punch. Don't hesitate.
Don't wait.
You're a fighter, too. Tell us I remember Boston.
Yeah, that was a story. That's the only time I fought at Washington. I'm not a fighter,
Me either, yeah.
but I'm not a bitch.
Yes.
I'm not gonna back down. You're not gonna
Yeah.
bully me.
What
you know
happened
I mean?
with
I'm
the
gonna stand
Boston
up for myself.
situation?
Yeah, so we're at Washington Park in Perth Amboy. You know, we're from the hood.
Yeah.
We're not from the best place ever. We're not from the hoodest place ever.
I was
You know,
gonna
people
say, not the hood, but-
people aren't gang banging and getting shot and shit. I mean, but it's not
Yeah.
a safe place.
Yep.
It's not a good place to be.
It's an urban...
It's the 4th worst education in New Jersey.
Wow. There's a fact for you.
So we're in the hood in education.
Yeah.
The fucking hood.
Yeah.
We're in fucking Africa.
Yeah.
You know, but whatever. That's besides. So I'm just trying to give a little preface to
Yeah.
where we're from. So we're at Washington Park, which is probably the most popping park in Perth Amboy.
It is.
And there's this guy who lives right across the street. His name is Boston.
This park is packed. There's people waiting for
And-
next.
Yeah,
on
and I'm playing on the big boy court since I've been in high school.
Big boy courts.
And I'm waiting next. You know, we're on, and this
This is
guy that lives
baller.
across the street named Boston. He's probably
Old.
250, 260, probably
Probably at the time.
probably
like
30
one,
years old.
29.
You know, black,
maybe.
fat,
Big, black, bald.
shooter, could dribble it.
I will not talk bad about his
But
game.
he's there every
He
day.
could ball.
It's Boston.
He could ball.
That's why we.
Yeah.
That's why we. So the guy's there every day, right? I'm probably at the time probably sophomore in college, probably 20, 21,
Yeah.
22 max.
Okay.
No, I wasn't even 22.
We were
22.
way younger.
No,
I
I was 19.
Yeah, we just got out of high
Yeah,
school.
I was a freshman in college.
Just got out.
I was like freshman in college, maybe summer going into college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have been a senior year.
Yeah.
Whatever. This older man, bro, he's always there. I have to check up with him, bro. He's. I need
Check
to.
up.
Yeah, I play D, bro. You know me. That's
What
one
do you
thing.
mean check up for people who don't ball?
Sorry. I gotta
It's
D
okay.
him.
That's
Sorry,
all
I gotta
right.
D him. We're playing 4-on-4, and that's my man.
Yes. Okay.
I'm D'ing him.
It's one-on-one. And
I'm Ariel. I'm Big Poppy. Everyone, imagine me. People underestimate me now. Imagine back then.
For real.
So this guy's that. So I'm on the court. I play D.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna score a bunch. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna play hard as D. I'm gonna tell you guys.
What's up?
That's who I am. I'm the brains of this shit. I'm the guy positivity. So, you know, people are trying to pick on me. They give the ball to Boston. They're trying to come at me from the jump, bro. People got next.
Yeah.
Game to 11. They're checking up on me and
11. That's a serious.
you know, and people got next.
Yeah. That's
And-
everything ones type shit.
So they give it to Boston. They're trying to bully me. He tries to bully me. You know me. That shit not working
Doesn't
with me.
work.
So he fouls me, bro, and he basically like tries to post me up. He sees it's not working, and he kind of like, you know, he goes a little overboard type
Okay.
shit. So I'm like, nah, that's me.
Elbows or just
Yeah,
body?
yeah. He threw like an elbow, kind of like he's not moving me.
Obnoxious.
He's big as hell, but I'm staying there. He's not moving me. And he
Yeah.
kind of like, you know, went
Yeah.
crazy, put it up. He made it, but I'm like, damn, all right. So
Like that's how you want to play.
yeah. So I get up again. You know, let's D up. Same thing. This time he drives.
It's 3-on-3, 4-on-4. Sorry.
4-on-4.
I need to know how
Yeah,
packed
4-on-4.
this court is.
Yeah, Augie's right next to me,
Okay,
bro.
exactly.
Augie's right next
I
to me.
need
He's
to
like,
know
you want
how-
right after the first one? Like, you want me to do?
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Okay.
You want me? To, nah, I got him.
Okay.
Give the ball right back to Boston. He drives this time. I fucking swipe. I have great hands. That's one thing about me. I swipe the shit. Hit the ball. Check. I'm like, what? I'm like, no. So you gonna foul me here?
He's calling foul. He's accusing you of fouling.
I'm like,
that's what check.
I'm like, you gonna foul me here? And I call shit. I didn't call shit.
Yeah.
And now I got that shit clean as day. Everyone saw that shit. Everyone saw that shit.
Yeah.
And now he's like, no. I said, check, bro. Respect it. It. I'm like,
that's annoying. I hate
bro.
people like that.
So next possession.
But you gotta respect
He gives
it.
the ball at the top. He's like, so now he's mad.
He's a little heated.
You know, he's the big dog here. You
Yeah.
know, I'm a little whatever. So now he has me in the post. He's like, bro, check up. He gives the ball at the top of the key. Has me in the post now.
Okay.
Ready to like, yo, give me the ball.
Okay.
Like that type shit.
Yeah.
And he goes like that and elbows me, bro. And when he elbows me, and when he elbows me, I grab him.
Closer.
So he has me in
know how it
the
looks.
he gets me in the post. He literally right shoulder elbows me.
Okay.
As he does that, I'm reaching. I grab the whole shit and we fall down on the floor together.
Wow.
At this point, bro, he just hit me in my nose. I'm fighting right now. So
It's a scuffle.
yeah, and this guy is, bro, he's like 6'5".
No, I know.
6'5".
He's a big dude.
Yeah,
And
yeah. He's
bulky.
he's
not
fat.
bulk,
No,
but
he's fat. Yeah.
Yeah.
6'5", fat,
Yes.
hood guy, 30 years old.
Yes.
Lives right across the street from balls every day. That's his
He
life.
lives there every day.
That's his life, you know.
He's probably still there.
Nah, I haven't seen him forever, but whatever. So we go to the floor, bro. While we're on the floor,
Okay.
I'm hitting the back of his head. Straight knuckles.
Multiple
I'm mad as hell. I'm
strikes.
mad as hell because he hit me hard on the first time.
Yeah.
And I remember he just made me, I forgot to say, he literally, I forgot to say on the second play, he hit me in the nose and it was making me bleed, bro.
Damn.
I had a white shirt.
That's a big miss.
Bro, I forgot to
right
say
there.
that. Like my white shirt now was bloody.
Wow.
So on the third play, now when he hits me in the post and does that, that's why I was on business. That's why I was coming crazy.
Yes.
You know,
That's
it
why
takes
the
a lot
scuffle
to
ensued.
yeah, because like I said, I'm not a fighter.
Yeah.
But I'm not a bitch.
Yes.
So I'm hitting him. Everyone breaks us up. He gets up from the shit. He gets up from the floor.
Okay.
He literally, I swear to God, Victor Colon was there, Augie was there, Chris Murillo was there, Jamie, everyone was there. Caesar was there. He goes up to every single person. The whole game stops. He gets the ball. He's like, "Who was hitting me? Was it you? Nah. Was it you? Nah." I swear to God, he went to swear on my.
But not the
swear on
guy
him.
D'ing him.
I swear on everything. Went to like at least 20 people saying he's like, no one's playing here.
And all your boys are like,
He goes to Victor Colon, and I'm next, bro. And I'm next. So he gets to Caesar right here. I'm next.
okay. Oh, shit.
I'm next. And I can promise on anything. He gets to him, and then it's my turn, and he just stops.
Wow.
And I was ready. I was already thinking about, I'm not no bitch. It was me. Hell yeah, it was me.
And all your boys are there. You're ready for it.
Yeah. Augie was right next to him.
Everyone. Yeah.
Augie
Vic would've jumped in, they
Augie told
all
me he was
would've
about
had
to RKO kick this
They
thing
would've all
when
had
he was
your
on the
back.
floor.
Yeah, it would've
When he was
been
on the
over.
floor, like, yo, you got broken up. I was about to RKO
Yeah.
kick, whatever. And soon as he gets to me, after going to everyone in the court, bro, at least 20 people, he skips me. He's like, oh, all right, I'm gonna go. He's like, no one's gonna play. I'm gonna go across the street. I'm gonna get my ratty. I'm gonna clear the park. We're gonna see who it
Oh,
was.
hell
We're
no.
gonna see who it was. He lives right across the street. And we're like,
No exaggeration.
he lives right. That's where we're from.
yeah.
I can't make this shit up.
Yeah.
He lives right across the
And
street.
what'd you do? What happens next?
Bro, and bro, we're all like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then he's like, yo, pick someone else up. So he picked someone else up. He ended up not even. I didn't even remember. I don't even remember if he ended up coming back like an hour later or if he just didn't even come back. But that's my story, bro.
That's a great. You see, that's a fight. That's
That's just one example. I could tell you.
You know, in the UFC, that's one of the only things that's illegal. It's like biting and crazy hits in the groin, hitting in the back of the head. It's
12-6 elbows.
That's now
is that's wild.
It should have always. I mean, yeah.
I don't think that's illegal.
The less rules, the better to me.
I feel like knees and elbows, ouch.
That's a great fight, though. Not a great fight, but you have worse than those fights? Yes, that's a yes.
I mean, I have a fight with my boy Brian in 5th grade. I have fights in college.
Okay. Oh,
All-
you see, I don't consider pledging. I fought all the time. We kidnapped people. People kidnapped my brothers. We would fight in that way. But to me, that's like a scripted fight. Like it's a
Nah,
fight
like
amongst
Augie got
brothers.
jumped before college. Like it's different.
I'm sorry. Yes, difference is like you don't know the people you're fighting. This was
But Augie got jumped by six.
like you
by
fighting
6 people, bro.
That's a fight. I'm saying like you and Brian in
And we
fifth
know-
grade.
yeah.
I don't think to me that's not a fight. It is, but to me it's not a real fight. You
That
get
was
me?
such a funny story.
Yeah. Damn, Augie got jumped. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that shit had me tight. He caught, bro. And we knew who it was. It was motherfuckers from Fiji.
The water?
No, the fraternity,
Oh wow.
Fiji. Where were they at? What?
I don't know if I've never heard of Fiji. What is their
It was
Phi Delta Psi, Tau Kappa Epsilon, Deke? You guys had Deke, I bet.
yeah, the girls, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no,
they're dudes
yeah,
at
yeah, the
mine.
guys. Sorry, Deke. Yeah.
They're like the alternate
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Teak.
Nah, they were like the patriotic. George W. Bush was Deke, I think.
Wow. Yeah.
Type shit. You know what we gotta talk about? We gotta talk about some of your pledging stories. 'Cause I remember like the one that you talked about. I remember a few with the mayonnaise, with the egg, on the hand, on the head, with the egg.
Oh, that one's great.
Did you forget that or something?
No. There's so many.
You looked at me like.
I was trying to think. Everyone's blindfolded in a circle, and you got to keep smashing the eggs, not mayonnaise. You have to
Yeah.
keep smashing the egg.
No,
on
no,
the-
but mayonnaise, you have to like eat mayonnaise. I think.
Oh,
that's
that's
where-
food torture.
Yeah.
I have pictures. I should put some pictures up right over here somewhere. Food torture is legit. The brothers are all assigned. You have pledges, and this is where one of my boys dropped. One of my closest people to me that I came to college with from our town dropped from food torture.
The
It was
mayonnaise,
that
right?
extreme. Like, the only rule for the brothers is that night you have to taste one sample of what you're making for the pledges. That's the only rule for the brothers. You can make whatever contraption you want, hot, cold, spicy, whatever. You just have to take a bite of it to prove that it's edible and you're not putting any food, like, not food poison, but like some crazy laxatives or anything. You can't fuck
And
with the
his
kids
thing was
like that.
mayonnaise.
What do you mean? No, it was everything. Oh my gosh.
Run me through that, though.
The most disgusting. What do you want me pledging kids in, or those are the funner ones because I'm on the outside. My
Tell me
food,
tell
my
me like
food
a good
torture was
story
horrible.
one.
I was literally right here, pledged down, strapped up like this. They bring out buckets. First of all, they make us put newspaper out, so we're like,
Did they even know you were
oh
in Teak?
my god, who's that?
Our viewers?
Yes. I mean,
Okay.
I said
And I was
about the
in TDP.
hazing. Okay, I don't know if we said the name of the actual fraternities.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Well,
Whatever.
Whatever.
No, it was the first. I was just talking about hazing versus non-hazing.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
our. Yeah. So food tortures just bring everything out. Spam like fish in a thing, mayo, all the grossest things. Ramen and peanut butter. I really didn't try to haze the
That's
kids.
not
back.
bad, ramen and peanut butter.
It was pretty gross. That was what I made. I'm trying to think of the things that I got. I'm gonna put pictures so you guys they'll see what I'm referencing to. But you're gonna see me, yeah, the stuff that I pledged the kids in with, not what I did.
Fire.
I'm gonna just break the whole pledging. This is it in a nutshell. One of the first nights we started with 12 kids, only 4 finished. This is I was the president. I led all of these 12 kids into the fraternity.
You were the president?
I was the president of my class. And then at the very end, I had my boy Mooj. I led it. One night, it was an all-night alumni lineup, and I just kept sucking with knowledge. This kid, Mooj, is way better than me with knowledge and numbers and all that. So they're ripping me alive for days, weeks. They're like, this is your president! This is your president! But I led, you get me? So they couldn't say shit. And then one night, they kept hazing me for weeks, and then I told Mooj, I was like, if they turn the light off, and they tell us to switch lines, because they kept saying, we're going to give you guys a chance to change your line, okay? Turn the light off. And we were all strapped up, and we never moved, ever. And then I told Mooj one, I was like, yo, if they say it again, we're going to switch. And we switched, and I was the anchor, and he was the president, and it worked out so much better.
Fire.
I'm way more of not the face. I'm way more of the, I'll hold this whole shit down from the back, you know? Like, he's going to be representation. When the all-night alumni come, they're going to haze him, and when they ask knowledge, he's right in the front to step out. Instead of me fucking up and choking and us doing more push-ups and shit. A whole summary, they have us come, first night, you sit there blindfolded for hours, you sit in one room, it's very like, you want to be there, you know, you sit in one room with your boys, you're not blindfolded yet, then they blindfold you, they all bring you to a place, you don't know where you're going. I'm blindfolded, I'm going One by one, they take us out. Really loud music. You don't know what's going on. They bring me to the bathroom, okay? And they tell me to get on my knees right in front of the toilet. And I'm like, oh my God.
And you had to suck a big fat one, didn't you?
They tell me to open your mouth, boy. No, one of the first things I will say is there's no gay shit ever in our pledging process, and there was no physical touch. They did not touch us. They tortured us with our own physical means, such as push-ups, sit-ups, standing there in place, being their bitches. They never touched us.
They made you do
They did in the
alcohol
hole.
and drugs?
Only on Big Bro night, you get surprised with a whole thing of tequila.
yeah,
As soon
I
as you
remember
get Big Bro, you turn around and you get a whole. That's the only time you drink in the process. That's the only time and you're not even forced. You are forced. You turn around and there's a cup. You can say I'm not drinking that, but everyone does. You almost throw up just from the drink.
Yeah.
They take everyone out. They bring me to the bathroom. I'm here, and they sniff, and all you smell is shit, huge shit. And they go, reach in the bowl, grab the shit, and smash it on your face. No hesitation. I reach in the bowl. I smash it right on my face. Right on my face, just like that. Then they say, take the blindfold off. You take the blindfold off. Your hand is covered in a banana. And there's a fresh shit from one of the brothers in the container right there. And that's it. And you're like, holy shit, I didn't just smash shit on my face. But do you see the test? Yeah. That's the whole process of this fraternity, is to get you to be willing to. There's a kid that dropped that night because he did not put a metaphorical shit on his head. And I knew after that night, I knew the other 9 guys next to me would have hypothetically put their shit on their head like that. But as the president, I didn't even hesitate. The brothers all said after.
That was a good ass story.
The brothers all said after. He did not hesitate. Smashed it right on his face. Yeah. But when I saw the shit,
you said, "Don't wait." You said, "Don't wait."
They like sort of told us They called it no hesitation. But yeah, don't wait. They said don't hesitate. That was the thing. No hesitation. Just decide. Go. Move.
Damn.
Yeah. But that's just a breakdown of psychological test that they're just testing you to see how committed you really are and how much you really will be to
if you could share like one story as far as like the whole process that just stands out to you, what would that story be?
I always say it's the blacks.
Oh, just the...
It's the wearing of the same exact outfit for the entire time. It's the slow... It's like prison. Oh, it's like the slow, everyday degrading. Like the kidnapping and the pranks and all that stuff is fun when you're standing there and they're like, do a pledge skit. They called me, you get a hegemon.
Yeah, we did pledge.
You get a hegemon?
Not a hegemon.
It's a pledge master. You don't have a guy who
had a pledge
guides
master.
you.
Yeah, we had a pledge master.
He's like the one.
It's called the magister.
Okay, for us, all the brothers hate you. Your pledges to them. You wake up, you get them food and
the
cigarettes.
magister was respected. We didn't have hazing, that's why.
The hegemon was the only guy that was like, I love you guys. Come here. At the end of the night, after we're all night alumni lineup, he comes down with the light and he's like, how we doing, boys? And he talks to us and he's like, yo, how you guys feeling? You're not gonna drop, right? Like love. Like literally there's a bond between the hegemon and his pledge class that is unexplained. Legend. I will never forget.
Legend?
Matthew Nanopoulos.
The last time you
talked to him?
This is
government. Oh, college.
Damn.
Yeah.
You don't have his number?
I crashed his car. Oh
For real?
God, I had a
yeah, I know that story. Damn.
That's a deep
you
cut
fell asleep,
right there, kids. We might have to save that story for another day. Well, I could tell it. We're
on a late night.
So I went to Connecticut on a late night pledging.
No, wait. We might have to. Oh shit.
You saw my level of production.
You said another time. I thought we was on the late night. Hold on.
Don't worry.
My fault. We might have to wrap this up because motherfucker gotta go to sleep now.
All right, so we go to UConn, the University of Connecticut. All right, when you're pledging, there's a process while you're pledging that they let you go on a road trip right before you get in. It's like you're still hazing, but you get to go to the University of Connecticut, Syracuse. It's a road trip, and they make you steal stop signs. It's like a bunch of fun shit, a to-do list, like a scavenger hunt, but they call it a road trip. You get to go to, and it's to build connections with others.
What was on that scavenger list? What was on? Did you remember?
Go to UConn. Get a specific sign from Syracuse, from Syracuse University. We had to break into somewhere. Go to like an alumni's house and bring him a specific food from a specific plate, like just dumb things that the brothers could think of. That's what they made. So on our thing, we go to the University of UConn. Okay, we go to a few New Paltz. It was great. New York New Paltz, great time. They accepted us. They almost treat you like your brothers. Okay, and then they start asking us questions. they like G-check you, like a gang. And they're like, how serious do you guys take it? Like, if you came to my teak, I would think you guys, your whole process and your whole pledging shit was a joke because you didn't haze. You get me?
Yeah.
So if you go to another teak school and you see that they don't haze, and then you're getting hazed,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, these guys are the man. Like,
Yeah.
so they treat us like we're in already.
Yeah.
Like the pledges, they treat you like you're in. They just think, oh, they're on their road trip. These guys are going to be in a few weeks, in a few days even. Who knows? Like, these guys are in. So they treat you like you're in. So we go to New Paltz, great. We go to Yukon. Those kids just crossed that night. So there's a crazy party and the hectic stuff. We walk up. I'm the only white one. It's me and 3 big black guys. Those are my pledges. It's an Indian and a Spanish and a black guy, legit. And they look at us, all white dudes, and they literally tell us to get away. I didn't even feel the racial stuff going on. And then after they didn't tell us to get away, but they made it felt like we were unwelcome there. That's what I got from there. We can't sleep here tonight.
Damn.
That's what I got from that. And then when we walked away, my 3 pledge bros were like, that was fucked up, that was racist. I don't even have those lenses, you see? And then they were like, they saw.
See, I got to live with that a little bit.
Yeah,
too.
I don't even have those, just being.
That's funny, damn.
Yeah, I didn't even have that.
That's interesting, I should say.
Yep, so to me, I didn't even get any of that, but they felt that whole vibe. They said in the car, they were like, that guy saw 3 black guys and didn't want to let. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't even, you're right. I would look at you guys and be like.
But you're from Ambo, everyone's colored. You're
Exactly.
the odd one.
Yeah. So then we go and we basically have nowhere to go. The 3 of them, I tell them and I plead with them, yo, can you please drive the car? What's up? I can't drive anymore. We have to go here. Do something. And they all had their own excuse. One can't see, one didn't want to drive, one didn't have a license. So I go to McDonald's parking lot. I remember getting woken up. Hey, you can't sleep here. Okay. So then I remember driving, swerving one time, waking back up. And then I just remember waking up and we hit the guardrail, boom, in air, go up, smash right into a tree. And I crashed my hegemon's car. He was letting me use his car for the road trip, for the process.
I remember you were fucked up.
My mom had to come up
I
there.
fucked you up.
They had to, my hegemon, Clay, the other kid I was talking about, had to meet my mom, all of our parents. It was they crossed us in. They say that my process was a little pussyfooted because after the accident, they were like, we can't let these kids drop. We need to let these kids in. It's just happened. They do have like another week or whatever of hell weeks that we can put them through, but they're crippled already. Brandon just had a whatever the situation was, they just crossed us. Not that night. It was like a few days after, and but when we got in, they said we were pussyfooted through compared to what the other guys went through.
For real.
Yeah, always like that. It's always the generations get babier. Because the kids that cross after me
it
was
is that.
easier.
Actually, for TDP, I feel like the generations got harder.
Wow, ours got easier.
Cause our shit was not hazing.
Yeah.
We had to do little bullshit shits like.
Explain to me some, because I don't even know what it's like for. Sounds like some sorority shit.
Our
to me.
shit,
Not like that,
bro. It was so whack. Like I literally just showed up to the games, showed up to the parties, showed up to the mixers, and a very few meetings, and the meetings that we voted on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I got biochemistry, I'm working, I got a girl.
Yeah.
So, the whole pledging process, there was like 12 of us. And
in your class, okay.
Yeah. It was like, actually, no. There was probably like 17, 18 of us. And as far as doing shit throughout the process, it was, I remember, it was just meeting together and doing like study hall for like 3 hours a week.
I wish we did that.
Shit like that. Like you need to do study hours for the week. Like, did you do your study hours? Oh, this guy, Augie, never did them shits. Shit like that. I remember at the end of the end of the process, we had to find this person, this role in the fraternity, the scribe.
Okay.
The scribe, the one that's in the meetings just writing everything, the notes and shit, and sending it to everyone.
Yes.
We had to find him and sing him like a TDP song.
Okay.
So we had to memorize like a TDP song and
Okay.
sing it to him. That was like baby shit. What else did we have to do? We had to do all the duties.
I remember you telling me like a puzzle. Not a puzzle, but like a game of something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We had to do something.
That was one of the things
Okay,
that
Dan,
got
you
me.
just triggered me. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Of course.
I remember one time it was... Damn, maybe it was like...
It was cool.
It was like 15 of us. We were all on a rug.
Okay.
He put us all on a carpet. And
Jerk off.
the magister, the role in the fraternity was called the magister. The magister was like the pledge master. He's the guy that's texting the whole pledge class, like, meet me at the house, do this.
The hegemon to
go,
me.
yeah.
Your pledge master.
The meetings, yeah, whatever. So he's like,
In the middle of this 15
so it's the magister.
Sounds like a circle
It's
jerk.
the magister, the VP. It's like three big guys. What? What'd you say?
Stepping on my joke. Sounds like a circle jerk.
No.
Keep going.
I didn't hear that. I was trying to like. Think
True,
back.
this is why we need mics, you see? We'll be able to hear each other way better. Oh my God, turn this off, bro. You're not gonna notice how loud that was till it's off.
No, you could get an AI to get it off.
Okay. So Magister's in the middle of the circle jerk.
Yeah. So he goes, all right, you guys got to flip the carpet. No one can touch the floor. If anyone touches the floor, the carpet return. You guys got to. So it's 15 of us. Think about this orange table.
As the carpet.
Is the carpet. And there's like 15 guys on top of this carpet, little ass carpet. He's like, you guys got to flip this carpet over and no one can touch the floor. If they touch the floor, if someone touches the floor, you guys got to start back to square one.
Okay.
So.
I just thought of a way. No.
What would you do? Okay, what would you do?
Pick up one of my boys and have him grab this end, and then I would just drag him across, and then we would go to that side.
What would you do?
I would pick up my boy. He's not on the floor.
Okay.
He's elevated.
Okay.
And I would have him touch right here. He would grab this.
Okay.
He would grab the carpet and then just pull it back and flip it over.
I see what you're saying.
And then we would pull him back and just figure it out by just picking him up. I'm not saying that's the right answer.
Whatever. Tony, this guy named Tony, he was one of my pledge bros. He ended up being VP for a while, like a huge guy in TDP.
You were the president of your class? Vice
Never.
president? Nothing?
Never. I was always working on the business, having a girl. I would go home on the weekends.
Oh, no, sorry. I'm so sorry. I was never president of my fraternity. I was never that man.
No, I know you said president of your...
my pledge class.
Yeah. I was never... I was in Brotherhood. Brotherhood is like... I could talk about it after this, but... No, never like one of those big roles, no.
Okay.
You know,
So your VP, his idea was...
He ended up being a future VP or whatever,
Okay,
but...
future VP.
And like one of the TDP, like, you know, they look up to him
Yeah.
and shit. He starts talking. He starts going, yo, Mike, come over here. You know, come over here. And my boy Jake, the magister, he goes, Tony, shut up. You can't talk anymore. And that's it. He stopped talking. So that's it. No, and then like we're just standing around looking like ducks, and then like 15 seconds later, Bobby starts talking, and he goes, "All right, everyone, you know, come to this side. Everyone come to this corner." So everyone comes to this corner, and then he keeps talking. He's like, "All right, Bobby, you can't talk anymore." Jake goes, "Bobby, you can't talk anymore."
But he lets him get some stuff out.
Yeah.
He lets him lead a little bit, and then it's over.
Yeah, and then Mike, gay Mike, oh my God,
Gay blind Mike.
Gay Mike, he starts talking. Same thing.
This is like some Squid Game
Mike,
shit.
stop talking. Last thing, Dick starts talking. Dick, stop talking.
I like Dick.
We ended up flipping the. We ended up flipping the
I
rug.
should get a thing every time I say a joke and it doesn't hit, I just pop one of those things. Every time I say a joke and it doesn't
It's
hit.
because I'm over here.
I know.
I'm not here. I'm not here.
I know.
It's like you're talking about 7-8 years ago.
Okay.
I'm not here. I'm over here.
You're trying to dig this memory from your
Yeah. And
premises
I'm
of
trying to
your
think of
mind.
like what they said afterward and like the.
All right, so whatever. You could have summed that up. Everybody gets a chance to talk, and then as soon as somebody starts talking, the hegemon tells them to stop talking. The pledge master says stop.
Yeah,
talking.
and the whole purpose of we ended up flipping the rug over in like 15 minutes. It took us.
How did you do it?
We just got all to a corner, and then we took we all got to a corner, and then one person went to the other corner and like did what you said. But we didn't elevate them or do anything.
I'm a fucking. That would have got the job done though, and
Maybe.
it would have been. I mean, yeah.
Actually, no, that was a terrible idea.
Why? None of us touches the ground.
How would you flip it over like that though?
He would pull it over. I would lay it over itself, and then I would have him pull the bottom, and then he would drag it under here.
I'm thinking about what you're saying. I don't think it's coming out the way you're thinking.
Okay. In my head, it works. I would try it. If it failed, whatever. Yeah.
Whatever. We all got to
Okay.
like one little corner. One guy went over there, flipped it over.
The point. Sorry, I forgot to say that. What's the point of the whole thing?
Jake was saying that the point of the whole thing was to always like think for yourself, one, don't always depend on the leader,
Oh, some group think shit.
and to always think like, always think like as a team. Like, don't depend on the top guy. The little guys have to step up and talk.
I see.
Type shit.
Yeah. Like, don't just be a follower.
And that everything that, and he was like, we're a group. You guys are a group. Like, it's not a one-person thing. That's why all you guys were on the thing. But if one guy steps out, which none of you guys did, like, if one guy steps out, you guys all fail.
That's
but-
a huge thing of pledging.
Yeah.
You gotta be one. That's what they said.
Yeah,
It's called
yeah,
being one.
yeah,
It took
yeah.
me like 4 months to learn what that even meant. Be one.
But they like called people out, like, why didn't you talk? Like, why didn't you talk? Yeah,
damn,
I remember.
that's
I remember they asked me, like, why didn't you talk?
That's deep.
You know?
Yeah.
Shit like that. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I was trying to figure out why are they telling him to shut up?
Yeah.
Why are they telling him to shut up? Let me not talk.
Yeah.
I need another one.
Yes.
I don't get it. But it made sense.
Yeah.
So that was just like one night, but we didn't have that every day.
Of course.
That was like, you know, I can't even think of other times like that.
The biggest thing I learned from pledging, the takeaway I would get, seriously, is you're reminding me. Like a night you're supposed to go get Philly cheesesteaks. After a long ass night of hazing, the brothers are like, you have to go get a Philly cheesesteak from this spot. And then when I got in, okay, we did that. And that was the night, and it was hell. I hated it. Nobody had money for tolls. Nobody had money to buy the cheesesteaks. It was 8 of us. Half of us stayed at, nobody wanted to go. Me and 4 of us went, and it was hell. It was literally so bad. Once we get in, okay, we're pledging the next class in, and they're like, okay, it's Philly cheesesteak night. And then I'm like, yo, what's the point of this night? Because I finally remembered of it, and the point of the night is to have a road trip with your bros.
Have what?
Have a road trip with your bros. That's it.
That was fire.
That's the whole point of the.
Nah,
that's
that was
why
fire.
you
That was
become
fire.
one. Like I feel as close with you as my
That was
brothers
fire.
in the basement. I feel just as close with Mooj as you. You get me?
You
There's
think-
a bond that you develop.
You think
depending on
I'd
it.
make that process?
I don't know.
It was that hard.
Everyone asks me that, and I say the same thing. I don't know. They get you. They get what you hate and what you don't like, and they will deprive you of any sense
Me
of
and
insanity.
Augie used to always say like, fuck, yo, fuck. Because the only reason we joined TDP was because of Ian.
80% of people can't take somebody screaming in your face.
Yeah, but me and Augie are like so competitive. We're doing that shit together. Like,
I had one of my closest friends at the time drop.
I can't talk for anyone else. But
I know. I'm just saying it sounds that, and I was, pushing this person. We're pushing each other.
But things happen how they happen. Whatever.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yeah, but I seen 12 people start and only 4 finish in a really hard process. So I don't know if you would, or anybody, You could have been a beast at knowledge. I don't know. You could have memorized all the paddles and you would have had an easy time pledging. You get me? Or you could have had a really bad time. I have no idea. Yeah. But it's great. They find your weak. There was a point, seriously, Todd, the big black guy, stood right next to me. He was Mooj, Ray, Todd, me. I was the anchor. The anchor holds it down. I was injured. I couldn't even do push-ups. I had to put my half of, or like, he's doing push-ups, and I couldn't do push-ups, and they're like, Brett. They told Todd, out of nowhere, Todd just literally, they were making fun of me for not being able to do the push-ups. I'm just laying there. Todd literally just goes under me, scoops me up, puts me on his back, bro. Keeps busting out push-ups. Todd would have pledged in that basement for a year. Me and Mooj were like very logical, analytical, not emotional. We wanted to quit multiple times. Like we were not doing this. Todd would have pledged in that basement for years. He loved it.
That's fire.
That's just a bond that you
He's
get.
a military guy, kind of like a bruto, like a
the tanker.
Yeah.
Would you imagine the machine gunner tanker?
Yeah. That's fire.
No, college was a great experience.
See, like food torture for me would be tough, but I think I'd make it.
I don't even know if I thought in the beginning when you're pledging, they ask you if you're allergic to anything. Just you never even notice it, and then they ask you and then when the food torture comes up, they already know. Like it's legit. You get me? You're not gonna if you're allergic to peanuts, there'll be no peanuts there for the kids. Yeah. For food torture.
But like mayonnaise, ugh.
Anything. Mayonnaise is easy. You better hope you fucking get mayonnaise.
Yeah, true. I eat that shit. I'd
You
be
wanna
chilling,
see
bro.
pictures? Oh, my phone's over there.
Bro, I would have fucking killed that shit. Me and Augie would have killed that shit.
I hope so.
I know so. I feel like. I mean, well, who knows?
An all-night alumni lineup is literally a night of just dudes our age going back and just hazing kids in Westchester County for fun. It's a group of 40 dudes in a basement, and you're just standing there like this, getting hazed by 40 guys. One at a time comes with the flashlight and does whatever the fuck he wants with the class. And it's literally like Matt Nako comes, then my hegemon comes to give us a break, then Clay comes, then Tickle comes. You know what Kevin's gonna do. It's and that's just
So what are they? So
like driving brothers to the bar all night is an easy ass night.
We had we had duties. The pledges, we always had duties. Okay. We had a like
duties is like regular life.
Yeah.
Clean, nigga. What?
Yeah. So
that's regular shit.
No, like at parties and all these
drive back
events,
and forth.
Like the doorman, the cashman, the security, the person that talks to the cops.
Oh no, we're not even. We're hidden from the world, bro.
Yeah. We're at the party.
Oh no, you don't know who's pledging teak. It's like okay, just so you understand the relationship. You're in a box. Nobody even knows.
Rowan's the #2 party school in Jersey, so that shit's huge.
It's a
party
whole
scene.
different process.
Yeah.
Damn.
But over there is hazing. There's teak over there.
For me, my campus.
You never went to
Rowan
Rowan
like,
teak?
who is that kid? He's in our class. I've never seen him before. Yeah, that's that kid pledging teak.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah, fire.
The exact opposite.
But your party scene's not like Rowan's.
No.
It's way different. You've been to Rowan, right?
Yeah, it was crazy. That's what I was gonna say when we were talking. You guys don't have a hazing process or anything like that, but you guys, it felt like you guys were close as hell.
No, yeah,
You guys had went through some shit.
We had one of the best brotherhoods. We had one of the best brotherhoods.
I will give you guys that.
You know
100%.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everyone knew each other by name. Like it's a whatever.
I hated hazing.
Like
I feel you don't need that shit.
No, I would have loved it.
A mix. Yeah, I literally love how I had it. You can do it if you want, but you don't have to.
True.
I hated it, Ariel. That's why you would never. I know you're a good ass dude. You would not. You would love it. You would do it to get in, and then once you got in, I promise you, I know, like, you would be cool. Like, you would be Clay. Like, Clay's an asshole, and he'll fucking discipline you and be a dick. But you love Clay. Clay will come and be. You know he's trying to make you better. He's not doing it out of hate or just to be an asshole or get off. He's not drunk being stupid. It's literally trying to push you and make the fraternity better, so making you better. I feel like that's how you would be. You wouldn't just haze aimlessly.
Yeah.
A lot of people would, I feel like, haze aimless. I never did. People did.
Yeah.
People took out their anger there. You get me? It's a place I could just go haze some kids type shit.
Damn, that's crazy. That's a whole different dynamic. Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember during the years, oh my God, it got way stricter for the pledges. Like, I remember I'm like, damn, I didn't have to do shit.
Wow.
Because I was the Gamma class. I was in a brand new fraternity. You got to think about that.
Gamma.
Alpha, Beta, Delta. I was in the 4th class ever. I was number 61 brother. So that process from the beginning was like, it only got tougher.
Wow.
So once it got tougher, I was there for 5 years. I'm there as a second semester freshman, so I'm an OG.
Wow.
That shit started 3 semesters ago.
Wow.
So I'm there with the founding fathers. I'm there with the yeah. So, bro, I ended up becoming a fucking gangster, like OG Snoop Dogg.
Of course.
You feel me? I was there for 5 years.
You're on the original Alpha through Zeta.
Like, you're in a Gamma class?
Yeah.
Like,
you don't have Alpha anything in front of your neck. I was in Alpha Epsilon.
Word.
You get me? I have an Alpha. They had to
So
go
it's
through the
way
whole
different.
alphabet
It's
already.
way
yeah,
different.
you have a whole different.
Like, it's way different. And I remember I used to talk to the founding fathers, like, why'd you guys
I need to make sure this is recording. You talk to the founding fathers?
And I'm like, why'd you guys pick TDP? Like, out of all the fraternities, like, they don't haze. They're a Jewish fraternity. You guys aren't even Jewish. Like,
okay.
Like, it was, I think it was 12 founding fathers or 7, or one of those two.
Okay.
And, you guys, or 7, I don't remember. And very little. And, you guys aren't even Jewish. And we're like, bro, we ended up having a fraternity, like, random generator. And I went to that one.
Wow.
My boy, they're like, we wanted to start a fraternity and just went to that one.
Wow. My boy Mooj, like one of my pledge bros, he always wanted to start his own fraternity since day one. I always wanted to do teak, and he always wanted to, let's do our own fraternity. Start our own fraternity. We get to do whatever we want, decide what, and I always, didn't say no, but we never did it.
I was part of that. I was part of the upcoming type shit.
And I wish we did.
You know what I mean?
The
average Joes.
Better.
A lot of average Joes. Like, we were always looked down, like average, but like in sports, we were nice, always, in everything.
As a fraternity.
As a fraternity.
Okay.
Basketball, because they got me and Augie, like they got,
Yes.
And Jake and whatever. We were always good.
You lived on campus or off campus?
On campus all 5 years.
On campus?
On campus all 5 years.
Okay. Nobody had like off-campus houses, fraternity houses?
Yeah, the brother,
Okay.
but they were like blocks away. Rowan is like this.
And the parties were on campus?
Blocks away, yeah.
Or off-campus houses?
It was on campus, pretty.
Okay, I'm asking. I
Like,
have no idea.
like it was like off campus, but off campus is across the street.
That's off-campus. Like,
It's across the street, like you walk to it. So like on
I
campus.
see what you mean.
It's not like in a dorm. It's not in a dorm if that's what you're asking.
I am, but yes.
No, so off campus. Off campus, all the parties. Literally right across the street. Like you're not driving there. And
Which is, that's the best way to do it as a college.
yeah, it's not like Rutgers. It's not like Pace, huge. Like you're driving 15 minutes to go. Like no, this party's whack. Yo, let's go down the road.
Yeah.
Let's take 2 blocks away. Yo,
But the reason they do that is because on campus there's dumb security, dumb RAs. You can't have a crazy
Yeah.
party in your
Yeah, you
dorm.
can't, you can't.
So everything
I
you're
have that.
talking about is off campus.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're paying rent.
Yeah.
Wherever you pay rent, I don't care if it's across the street or on top of the college. It's a house. It's the police you worry about, not the campus.
Yeah. So I was part of like that kind of like I'm trying to give you the background there as far as TDP, who they were, who we were. So we had one of the best brotherhoods.
Okay.
You know, we had Teak, we had Pike, we had.
I never went to you guys' teak. I wish I did. Those
I know. I used to always tell you about them.
You know me. I don't care about them. Introverted.
Got you.
Yeah.
So we had all those big names. Like it's a huge school, but yeah, I was part of this upcoming class. And yeah, I remember as
You have a secret handshake?
yeah, we got a secret handshake. It's just whack. You literally tap the inside of your. That's a. Like this? Yeah, that's a. That's like probably like
Our
every
lives are all a lie. That's how. What the? Yo, we have a word to go with ours too, though.
we have TDF, till death friends.
Like that's like your secret code. Like if you see one of you
TDF.
guys in Disney World or in the outside world, and you walk up to him, you give him the handshake, and the little thing. What is like a little code?
TDF, we say TDF, till death friends.
Ours is heart pulse. I might.
Heart pulse.
I'm right. I might edit that out.
What is it?
Heart pulse. You said it right. I'm not gonna say if you said it right. No, not heart pulse. Now I'm just trolling.
What is it?
Yes, heart pulse. That's fucked up to say. I feel like I don't really care.
Edit it out. Edit that shit out.
I try to cover my mouth, man. You just go heart pulse. I'm like, oh my god. Now I look stupid covering my mouth. Like, fuck it. This shit is all standing. Heart pulse. Yeah.
What's the meaning
Yo,
behind
this
that?
pissed me off though. It's like the Teaks. There's 3 of like Teaks morals. Heart pulse. One of the other ones, but you just say heart pulse. My heart pulse for you, gay, something like that.
Yeah, so damn, that's so interesting. But yeah, we had Pike. Like those fraternities are like 500 guys. No one knows each other. They're like clicked up. You know what I'm saying?
We looked at the other fraternities on campus. Everyone looked at us like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like a sports team. What would be like the Oakland Raiders? Those guys are just dogs. Don't mess with them. They're not winning any championships. They're not the man on campus.
What
but
you
they
had
run
Pike?
their
You
lane.
had Pike.
No. Deke.
We had Deke, but they were nothing.
Oh my God, what were these gay guys? There's a bunch
Who's the
of
biggest
These
man,
guys
dude?
got pussy though. I'll give you guys that. I got no pussy at that time. I was getting girls, but not on the level that the other, because they were like with the mainstream shit, going to the concerts and the football games.
Damn.
I was more just chilling with the goons, drinking, smoking, bonding, legit with the boys.
Word. You would have loved Rowan.
Oh, I would have loved it.
You would have loved.
You would
Rowan.
have loved Pace too.
Think so?
Yeah, you would never shut up about the shit that you did pledging and getting in, obviously.
Yeah, probably.
Not like that. You might shut up about it because you would feel how I feel about exposing secrets, but like that's just brainwashed into me.
Yeah.
Like it's 10 years, who gives a fuck? Exactly, it's a story.
Exactly.
Yeah. My favorite part, I feel like I'm talking like I hated it, but kidnapping was very fun. When you're a pledge, during a part of the process, they kidnap one of your pledges and they just hide. They kidnapped me one time and just dropped me off at a Burger King at a random location, and then they started breaking down for the pledges, my pledge brothers, in my location in like a secret code. So they were kidnapping us. We get permission to kidnap the brothers, which is dope as hell.
Damn.
So now it's
Oh
us
yeah,
versus
yeah. I
them.
remember
We
this
could
story.
literally pick them. We got a guy, take him to the woods, tie him up, leave him there.
We did something similar in our process.
That was the fun. Like, that's why when you also say I've been in a fight, I've been in fights like that. Skirmishes, squaring up with brothers in the basement, fighting with them. To me, that's just as much as it's a scripted fight.
What about mixers? How were like party scene mixers?
Good, but yeah.
What do you mean?
Great time, but we were looked at as those guys not go hard, but there was just how you created your system. I came into an established system that was gay and whack and not mainstream. The other kids are listening to hype music like, what's the song called? Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. That's what the other frats are listening to, and we're having wine night in a mixer with listening to Billy Joel from the 1980s. I know, that's just what our sister fraternity and them did. Oh, wow. And then as a brother, I had to be there every night and support, pay money to drink this alcohol and get pledges to come to this dumbass party.
You had pledge dues?
Of course.
Of course. What were they?
You know,
probably expensive as fuck.
Sorry, you know, I got kicked out of my fraternity for not paying dues.
Oh, right.
That was a huge thing to me. It was like, I told them.
I never paid.
There was
dues.
a formal.
I never
there
paid.
was a no, it wasn't even it was a formal. Formal was like $250 to go. So I was like, I just crossed, and nobody had any money, any of us. They had to they asked us to go to formal, and I said, I'm not going. And they were like, why? I was like, $250. I was like, I'm not paying for a suit. So they said, as the older brothers, you have to go to your first formal. We're going to spot you the money. So now I'm just like, bro, now you're putting my back against you see? Just keep going. It's shit like that. It's spiraling. And then to the point where I didn't even want to go to the chapter meetings. I was like, fuck this. And I didn't go to school anymore.
Damn.
Yeah. Just so you know, for the folks out there.
Damn.
Yeah. I started to not care about it.
You didn't talk to any of them, right?
I only cared about my pledge class.
Yeah.
Like the three of us. And
you don't talk to any of those guys? Anyone?
This is going to be a deep cut. I went to go, me and my ex from Pace one time. Mooj, I love. I'll call him right now. Seriously, he's the president, the kid I was talking about.
Yeah.
Me and Todd never got along.
Yeah.
Yeah, just never. We got along. We're boys, but like we dealt with each other.
Yeah.
Me and Ray were boys. Like me, him, and Ricky used to chill OD, bro.
Yeah.
Like that was the boy. We used to not want Mooj. He was annoying, crazy on our ass. Ray was just one of the goons. Like,
yeah.
He has like a Jordan energy.
Gotcha.
Like a just chill, like a goon, like a cop vibe. You know, he wanted to be security, whatever. I went to smoke with him one time after with Pace. At Pace, I went to smoke, me, my ex, him, because she was still in the, I didn't want to associate with any of my brothers. I didn't care. She was in the sister fraternity, so we're over there smoking. And I hit up Ray, and I'm like, yo, you over here at Pace? He was there. This was like a few years after I'd got in. And he's like, yeah, I'm there. I'm with some girl. He comes with some girl, and I give him a bag of weed. It's Ray. It's my pledge, bro. I give him a bag of weed. He gives me the bag of weed. When I give it to him, he gives it to his girl to roll. I get the bag back, and it was almost all missing. And I was just like, what the fuck? And then I said something. It's Ray. It's my pledge, bro. I'm going to confront you. I'm close out with you. And they just basically had no idea where the weed went. It was a question mark. And not that I hate Ray or look at him different, but ever since then, I never chilled with him. I was like, damn, bro, you're going to let your girl steal something along those lines. It wasn't just me. It was my ex, too. She was like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah. It was very weird. Like looking for the weed in the car.
Damn.
Yeah. So after that situation, I'm not going to call Ray and chill with him all the time. Yeah. And then here's another deep cut. Damn, I don't even want to say this on the camera, for real. I'm not going to. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'm trying to think of how to be as vague as possible. I had let somebody set up a deal for acid from my fraternity to people in Amboy, and they fucked me over.
Yeah, remember that.
They didn't fuck me over, but they literally like took me out of the situation and robbed my boy.
Yeah, I remember.
So that was the new kids. The new pledges that I just crossed in, that was the kids selling the acid. So it was like, that burned a huge, the whole pledge class, that burned a huge bridge. They were like, they were contemplating me of setting them up. Oh. That ass. And I was just retarded, Not retarded, but I was desperate at the time for money. And I believed that they would have actually made a purchase for my friend and not rob him. I did not know who I was dealing with.
Oh.
Yeah. I learned a huge lesson selling stuff that day.
Damn. What was the lesson?
Don't trust anyone. And never put two people in the same place. If I'm making a deal of any sort, even with business, if I'm making a deal with you, and let's say we're making a trifecta deal, I don't want that person in the room with us. I just want to work with you. Like if you owe me money and I have to give the money to him, I'm not going to go have you give him the money. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You owe person 3 money. I'm going to have you give me the money. You're not even going to know person 3 exists. And I'm going to go to you see?
Yeah.
Not introduce you guys and, hey, let this happen. That was the
Damn.
big lesson I took from that.
Damn.
And don't trust nobody. I should have known that already, but
Damn.
that was the logistical way. Don't even let them see the plug. Not even the plug, it's
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, I feel like that hits for me because I wholesale makeup.
Yeah.
So I'm dealing with person A, I'm selling to person B. 2 different people that don't know each other.
Yeah.
So on a frequent, weekly basis, daily basis.
Yes.
So I've been in those situations where people don't have money, but they got a good deal. So I front them
They don't
money.
have money. but
So
they
like
have a deal.
imagine you have makeup, right?
Okay.
To offer me.
Here you go.
But that makeup isn't yours. That's an offer that you received on a telephone, and you're sending
I got this from somebody else.
and you're sending it to me for a little extra.
Okay.
So you have access to that information,
Yes.
and you're sending it to me.
Okay.
And I'm like, yes, I'll take this because I'm sending this information, adding a little extra to someone else.
Yes.
And they're taking it, it's doing whatever I don't know, selling it online, selling it to someone else, I don't know, but they want it for a little extra. So I tell them, hey, yes, I will take that, thank you. And then they tell me, oh, well, this one person that I deal with frequently, they don't have money, they're broke.
Okay.
But they're a supplier.
Okay.
So they usually come right to me,
And say, hook this up.
get money from me, because they have no money. Go to
Okay.
the person and get the shit.
Okay.
That's when I check the shit, make sure it's good, counted, good shit, then I send it.
Okay.
But I've had situations where the things that I've received
Aren't the same. And you have to
exactly
go back to this person.
or
and they have to go to this
yeah,
person.
or I front money, or I get something for someone, then they back out.
So what are you saying? That's a bad thing?
No, I'm saying that lesson that you said, not to trust anyone, I feel like,
Bad.
oh yeah, terrible.
Can I tell you something else I learned? I heard Elon Musk and Lex Friedman talking, and Lex Friedman was like a little podcaster at the time. He had never interviewed Elon Musk. And then he was talking to Joe Rogan about how they met. And once you get to a certain level of like a Musk or in that circles of high level thinking people, there's just a certain level of trust you need to have for people. You need to just trust that his team's going to take care of that the right way. And you can't stress that. It's too much time.
That's what I'm saying. Why would that thought?
Exactly. I've learned that. No, I'm saying I've
Not
learned
only
that
that,
lesson.
bro, that's
I've also
been such
learned to not do that, but I've learned
that's
you need to
kinda-
have trust to do business with real people who do business. It's the scumbags in the street who rob you. Elon Musk will not rob you or do you dirty. Whatever the example is,
My mom taught me this lesson more than anyone, because it's like, I think about religion, how I've gone from, you're raised Catholic and this way, catechism, first communion, like that's how I was raised, praying, all this, Sunday church. And then I've gone through my era of like, I don't believe in any of that stuff.
You don't even know your prayers.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying, but like, I did. I used to say,
Don't know them?
yeah, I pray.
What's the act of contrition?
I don't know what that is.
I know I pulled up an asshole.
I don't know what that is.
It's
I say, Our Father, Hail Mary, glory be, and
the act of contrition is, oh my God, I am heartily sorry for having offended you, my God, and I detest all my sins.
Nah, I don't know that.
Okay.
Nah.
No, you know the Hail Mary, Our Father, glory be.
Yeah, that's what I say usually when I do pray.
You do pray.
Yeah, but I've gone through my
Who
phases.
do you pray to? What is it that you imagine that you pray to?
Just like
Really nice looking thing.
no. I was gonna say not like Jesus Christ. I pray to God, just infinite
Explain that to the audio.
being. I don't know. Whatever.
Nobody can explain
Where was I going?
what
Where was I going? Because you asking
right.
me
I
questions
took
in the middle of my shit. I didn't even know where I was going.
I messed up right there. Not really. Whatever. I took it a little somewhere else.
But I'm not going somewhere else. I'm going where the fuck I was going. I forget. Oh, yeah. So my mom, she's been burned by her godson, her other nephew. You know what I'm saying? For 6 figures
Okay.
plus to both of them.
People close to her.
Type shit. people that were in my family growing up, very close to me, like, yo, that's my cousin. They're both my cousins. They're my cousins right now. I just saw them. My uncle passed away. I haven't seen them in forever, and it's weird. It's still tension, because I know what the situation is now. But growing up, we were always cool. Situation happens.
Yeah.
It's different, forever.
Yeah.
Because of money. So I've gone through my phase of you can't trust family. You can't trust people. So I've gone through that. But
She taught you, even though shit happens like that, you still have to trust people.
not only that, no, she taught me
Like, don't
even
trust anyone.
even though things like that happen, it's just money. Money's not anything. Don't change like who you are, what your character is. You know, they showed their values, they showed their character. Don't let that
That's a
change.
huge thing I learned. Who you do business with.
Bro,
If I
I
wouldn't
could
trust
talk
you
about
with my kids, you shouldn't do business with that person.
bro. I just found this person. I just found this person from Tennessee. I found this person from Tennessee who I could speak on this forever. I have
All
experience.
right, give me the 5 bullet point summary.
Okay,
If you
I
feel
found
like
this
you're
person-
talking too much. I don't know. Yeah.
No, I found this person from Tennessee who reached out to me, and I started sending her offers. She starts buying big quantities right away. I'm like, shit, looks like I got a big fish here. Bet. So I'm going to buy these things for her that she confirmed with me that she wants.
Fronting it.
It's not things that I have on hand, it's things that I've been offered.
Oh,
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? So
On
I'm buying.
demand
So I'm
already.
buying like $7,000 to $10,000 worth.
Yeah.
Like I think it was like $7,000 to $8,000. I send her the invoice. She starts telling me, like, she just starts ignoring me, bro. Long story short, ignoring me. And then I ended up sending her a message with all grace, all respect, like, hey, like, I don't, just letting you know, I don't appreciate the way you're doing business. You know, I got a mortgage to pay, I got a family that depends on me. I spent a lot of money to get you these products. I don't appreciate the fact that you're ignoring me now. I see you're still going on WhatsApp. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. And bro, that was like a week and a half ago. She just called me today.
Okay.
Today, to basically clear the air because she basically had a family emergency. Shit happened. She had to loan someone money. She cleared the air to me. I sent her the invoice. She's gonna pay me tomorrow, and that goes to like what my mom said. I could have like cleared, like blown her out, like, yo, what the fuck, girl?
Oh,
Like, you know
I
what I'm saying?
understand.
Like, you don't do
Yes.
that, bitch, or blah blah blah.
Yes.
But I sent her a message with all respect, like, hey, just letting you know, like, damn,
Yes.
that was fucked up.
Yeah.
And I told her at the end of the message, I'm like, bro, I had a conversation with her. We video chatted. She saw my kid. She knows I have a 4-month. She told me to come to Tennessee.
An analogy I feel like you're trying to say is don't burn any bridges.
Don't change your character. Whatever those, if you have good values, if you feel like you have good values, don't, respect those values. Don't become someone you're not.
Yeah.
Because someone you shouldn't be, someone that's not gonna get very far, is someone that doesn't trust anybody.
Yeah.
Because we're built up in a system of school where we're basically forced to be individuals and not trust anybody. Why the fuck do school kids have to take tests and, hey, you can't talk to anyone? But in real life, in business, in anything that you want to accomplish that takes real effort, you need to work together.
Very true.
Well, you're put in a system that creates employees. That's what the school system does. You're here in a box for 8 to 9 hours a day, and now you think that's normal. And guess what? We're feeding you with shit. You don't know what you're thinking about because you're thinking about this.
Yeah.
I want you to think about this. And as soon as you get out of here, think about this. You got homework. Think about this.
No, they're setting you up to be a worker.
Yeah, versus like 3-4 hours
bell
of dedicated
dings,
school,
the
and then
bell
think
dings,
about whatever the fuck you
go
want.
eat your lunch. The bell dings, you come back.
Yeah, so I just realized that I would encourage that you can try to get that mindset out of you.
Oh, it's been
if
out
possible.
of me. I mean, I learned the lesson later in life. Don't
Like, don't carry that in you.
powerful people who make moves like that lady and you people who are making real business. You don't carry that around. You just trust them. You front the stuff. You're gonna get it in the end. They're gonna do you right.
I forget what the quote is. What's the quote? It's because it's...
I tried to explain about don't burn any bridges. But
No.
you didn't like
The
that.
quote is like, if you want to go far,
Can you go
Do
over
it.
there and grab that
Do it on your
jar and the other stuff that you brought and maybe put some magical use to it right above the camera?
2020 was when COVID hit. When COVID hit, the whole United States shut down. Businesses shut down.
Oh, really? I didn't know this.
All
I'm too fucking around.
businesses shut
COVID
down.
happened, yep.
And
You got vaccinated?
nah.
You see how I checked them? Good shit. Me either.
That's why we're here, Bozo.
Where was I? Yeah, COVID happened, so a lot of
Ethereum.
investors, a lot of investors.
Where'd you hear about it?
Pulled
On
out of-
X, on Twitter, Instagram, DM, Snapchat stories, Pornhub.
What?
Where'd you hear about Ethereum for the first time, Grinder?
Oh, Ethereum! Ethereum for the first
What
time.
made you stay in the warehouse to go buy it? Like,
Probably just doing research on YouTube.
how do you do research?
Just searching up things
Just
about
rapid
what is
fire right
Ethereum?
here.
What is Ethereum?
Okay.
Yeah, what is Ethereum?
Like you would hear it and be like, "Oh, what is that?" Like you would see the money sign thing and then ETH and say, "What is that?" Let me
No,
find out
I would
more.
think about like, what's this crypto thing? What's Bitcoin? What's Ethereum?
Okay.
What is that? And then just go down that.
And why'd you pick Ethereum? I don't know why I see you as the Ethereum boy.
Well-
I don't know how much you have of anything. You know, I don't know if you have more Bitcoin, if you're the Bitcoin guy, but I just see you as, you always talk about Ethereum, that's why. And the developer, what's his name?
Josh? What developer?
No, you're
Vitalik
fucking-
Buterin.
That's a real developer. Yeah,
Oh,
come
sorry.
on, that's a developer.
Bro, it's friggin' 1:19.
I
I've been
know,
up since
I know,
5:30.
I know.
I'm almost up for 24 hours.
Wow. You're on it though.
Yeah, I'm almost up.
Vitalik Buterin.
Vitalik Buterin. Yeah. He's the CEO. He's the founder.
He does smart contracts, which is why Ethereum is better than the rest of them. Not better, but a different breed.
He has the most There's the most developers.
Am I
on
wrong with
Ethereum.
that smart contract stuff?
That's just part of it. Yeah, it's part of the pie.
That's what separates Ethereum from everything else. If you had
Not really. A lot of
Okay.
most blockchains
Now.
support smart contracts, but that was the first one, the innovator. And most importantly, they have the most developers on their network, on their blockchain network. Most developers are building apps on Ethereum
Okay.
compared to any other app, compared to any other blockchain.
So you did your research. You saw it was.
Yeah, so I did my research and understood what Ethereum was, and I had these ideas to.
Do you need me to go finish that magical stuff over
No,
there?
yeah, I could continue the story. So let me.
I'll do that on right here. I know you're scared to, but I would. I don't care.
give a fuck.
What were you saying? So you did your research, and you were like, all right, how much did you put in for your first investment of?
Yeah, so I did my research, understood it, and I invested everything I had, which at the at the time was probably in liquid. Because I gotta remind you. Let me backtrack here.
Please.
By this time, I already have like $80,000 in Robinhood. Just from I ran it up from $18,000 that Donald Trump gave me. Donald Trump gave me a stimulus check for $18,000. I literally got laid off and I was unemployed.
The IRS man about to get you, Papa.
I literally got. I should literally file for unemployment, or I'm actually self-employed. But I was unemployed after getting laid off for the second time. I literally just woke up, checked my bank account, I had 18,000 something. I'm like, what the fuck? Or like 18,000 more.
From what?
From literally just, I didn't even apply to anything. I checked what it was. It was literally a stimulus. It literally says
For
stimulus.
your, oh wow, okay.
And it was Donald Trump, bro. I swear, I swear
I
on
believe
everything.
you. I'm laughing because I
I put
felt
the whole
same.
thing in Robinhood. I'm like,
Wow.
I had literally had like a few thousand, so I put like, I want to
Okay,
say,
all right,
I
time
want
out.
to say I had
One
like
second, one
22,000. I want to say I put like 22,000 to start.
Okay. What is put it in Robinhood? First of all, Robinhood is an app where you
Robinhood
buy,
is-
one second. It's an app where it's an app where you buy stocks and you get to pick in which company you would like to invest a stock in layman's terms. So which companies did you choose to put your $18,000 in?
Yeah, so I'm
Did you put it all on red, like all on Apple?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
did you go on penny stocks and
Nah, so I was literally a noob at the
what's your
time.
investing strategy? And then
Yeah, I was literally at the noob at the time, so I remember it was me and Augie getting in the game like during this time. We're fresh out of fresh out of college. We graduated 2019, so we had a little bit of money, like a year's worth of money. Like we're staying at the crib. We're not paying for no bills, nothing like that.
okay.
And boom, Donald Trump hits that. And he's telling me he's part of this group chat. Long story short,
Yeah, because you just wrapped around. Okay, what did you put it on?
I'm putting into like American Airlines and weed companies, but I'm only putting into
GameStop? No, not that time.
no, that's not even a thing
that
during
time,
that time.
yeah.
And Facebook and all this shit, bro. One of the best Apple. One of the
You
best.
spread your asset.
Yeah. But I would hold it, and then I would lose money for like a week. Sell it. I'm like, I'm tired of holding it. I'm losing money. Then I'll go to the next thing.
That's a little new.
But I would have like 22,000 in the account, and I would only put like $500 into this shit. 2,000 into no, not 2,000, like 500, 700, 800, and I would have like all the,
At first,
yeah. And then after a while,
you started getting profits, and you were like, "I'm gonna just dump."
no,
my
I would
money."
lose money and I would win on some, but I would lose money mainly, and I was
Okay.
like, what the fuck? And I would sell this shit. One of the best decisions I ever made was like, all right, let me read about this shit. So I read Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham, and that's what Warren Buffett read. And I'm like, damn, Warren Buffett made a living off this shit. He bought Coca-Cola when it was pennies, and he just waited. He took time. So
Yeah.
I basically read, and I'm like, oh, moral of the story is, pick the top 3 companies. Pick companies that you that you really
Yeah.
believe
Are you saying
in.
to hold, or are you saying to sell how you did and stuff?
Hold?
Always
Yeah, hold.
until you die.
Dollar cost average. You know, have a lot of conviction. Hold it for long enough, and you'll be
Yeah.
you'll be all right. And basically, I read that, and I went with Apple, Tesla, and Facebook at the time.
Okay, we're gonna jump.
So
This is
so
gonna-
I literally put 6,000, 6,000, 6,000.
Now we're gonna jump. How'd you get into crypto? We're gonna go back to the Ethereum.
So
How'd
I-
you hear about that? So now you're a little.
So that's how it started.
Now
That's how it started. So that 22,000 ended up getting ran up to like, I want to say 35.
Okay.
I ended up selling all the Facebook and I put it all on Tesla at the time. That shit was my best mover.
Okay.
So I'm like, let me just put more in that. That was one of my best decisions. So at the time in total, I had like 17,000 in Tesla.
Okay.
Bro, I held that shit for like 9 months, and that was one of the best things. That shit boomed like a motherfucker. It like 6x.
Wow.
Yeah, or like 4x, 6x.
This is
some
when
shit.
you had the 100 G's.
This is
Yeah,
what
but
took
that's-
17,000 to like 50. I had 60,000 in Tesla, like in
sorry, you
value.
said 80.
In value.
Okay.
No. Just in Tesla stock.
I don't need your whole finances either. You could.
No, I'm talking
I
about
know, I don't
2020.
wanna
I'm talking about 2020.
Whatever.
All right, I
don't
can
know
sum it
what's-
up. You want me to sum it up?
No, I don't want you to.
I mean, stop fucking butting in then, bitch. The fuck?
You're right. Keep going.
You need to check your mind.
No, you're right. I didn't know I'd expose your whole fucking financial situation. I don't know how much you want to.
You want me to sum it up?
What happened?
You want me to sum it up? Whatever. So I had $80,000 pretty much, and then I'm like, oh, what's this crypto shit about?
Yes, this is what I want you.
That's when I started selling some of my stock
Okay.
shit and buying Bitcoin and Ethereum back in the day, back in 2020. You know what I'm saying? So that shit boomed. So I did very well in that because I held there and I kept putting. I didn't even put it into stock. Now I just put it into here. But then what I
So
did.
you had Bitcoin first. Sorry, that was the first one you.
Bitcoin and Ethereum at the same time, always.
Okay.
Always.
Brother
I would
and
always have
sister.
more Bitcoin though. I would always have more Bitcoin.
It's like the more.
I would always have more Bitcoin. Back then.
Okay.
So I did really well with that. And I basically used all this money, all my stock money, all my crypto money, and I chased a dream with TimeSave.
Okay.
All my retirement money. I went through $150,000.
My kid's college fund.
I went through $150,000. Built hella skills, hella experiences, hella network, hella people.
Okay, so what's your investment strategy now? Somebody who's
Yeah,
like you,
pick
broke as hell.
pick
Or
3
back at
companies.
start,
Make sure
yeah.
they're in different sectors that have unique propositions that you really value and that the business fundamentals make sense, that they're growing.
Yeah.
For example, right now my investing philosophy is the following. I put 40% in Ethereum, 30% in Bitcoin, 20% in Nvidia, and 10% in Tesla.
I like that.
I don't think about anything else. I don't check the market. I don't see what the price is. You just, anytime you invest,
Yeah.
that's the percentage split. And those are the companies that I believe in mostly. You know, and it used to be different. It used to be a different allocation. It used to be different companies.
Yeah.
It used to be, all that shit differently.
Yeah.
But over time, that's who I believe in the most, those 4. And
That's what you would do if you, yeah.
yeah, and that's after a lot of research, and that's just my synopsis.
Yeah. NVIDIA's a newer player on that list as well.
Bro, my girls,
That's the one if
my
you know,
girls,
you know.
bro, my girls up like
I could be up like 80 grand, I swear. If I just showed you screenshots of the options, options watch list that I have, I'd be nice with it. I promise, I'll show you. You're gonna be like, oh shit. I would have easily turned $1 grand into some thousands and thousands. You don't believe me.
nah.
You could come over here and look. Now pull it up, JB.
So put $10, turn it to 100. Put $100, turn it to 1,000.
You
Now.
don't. I know you understand how options work, so I'll explain it to you again. You think a NVIDIA stock to buy one share of 100 of the stocks cost $10? No, I was only doing it with NVIDIA because I was positive that I would buy calls for NVIDIA and NVIDIA would go up. You get
The
me?
price of NVIDIA now probably is around that price, yeah. NVIDIA costs like $140. So option calls probably is that range. But yeah, back in the day when NVIDIA was hundreds of dollars, like
It
three,
was
four.
before they split the stock.
Yeah. That's different.
Of course, yeah. I'm saying over time.
But still, if you go close enough in the options, they'll be cheap enough.
Okay. Yes.
So it doesn't matter. You could put options for the day and it'll cost pennies.
Yes.
Because it's going to expire the same
Come
day.
here. For real, look at this. No, it's that important. This is a stock option on a watch list that I put on 2/29 and it expires on 3/8. I was 10 grand up on my watch list on NVIDIA. This is not a screenshot. This is in my screenshots that I did.
Let me see.
I bought my position. I needed $2,100, okay? And I bought it on, I would have put up 2,100 and I bought it on 229. By the end of the time that I was looking at this to simulate my returns, total return would have been $9,208. I could have had this option until March 8th. I swear I have countless of those. $938 on an Apple $180 put. Wait, what was this one? This is a black.
That's far.
Yeah, so when you go back and you look at yourself in that footage of not believing me, I would never cap. I have no reason to lie. I don't have the access to that $2,100 to put up in the first place. You wanna, if my boys want to spot me, you let me know, dead ass. Not like that, but that's another conversation.
You could just go closer in the date and it'll be cheaper.
No, it's more expensive.
Closer.
The farther I go away.
No, I said you
To the
put
strike?
You put the strike
Strike price?
expiration date of the contract closer to you.
Sooner? Okay.
It's going to be cheaper.
Depends in which direction it's going. No, it's usually cheaper.
And
It's usually cheaper the longer you wait. I keep wanting to take my phone out, but
for example, if you put a strike option for something at a way higher price or at a way lower price,
yes,
and you put the time of that contract to be very close to you, like a day,
It's
2
cheaper.
days, it's very cheap.
Okay, yes.
If you could get because you're just
I
calling the
wasn't understanding what you were saying.
You're just calling the swings.
Yes.
That's what options
if you're
is.
gambling.
So if you don't have
Is it gonna
money,
go up or down?
if you don't have 2,100 to give yourself 2 months options and give you that space, all right, prove it on a short scale then.
That was a very short scale. It was February.
Not short
29.
enough then.
It was
Or
February
the price isn't
too high.
Huh?
The price was too high. The most minimum strike price of one contract was over $1,000. If the price of NVIDIA is $100, 100 shares of that would be 10,000. So you have to put up $1,000. You see?
Yeah.
I don't have. Yeah. At the most minimum, whatever.
No.
No what?
Oh, if it expires.
Wait. Wait.
If the contract expires.
If it expires, what? I'm saying if the share NVIDIA costs $100 a share.
Okay.
And when you buy an option, you buy the rights to 100 of those, and you have to pay 1/10 of that.
Yeah.
So that means that if there's 100 of them, the most minimum you can put is $1,000. The most minimum strike price on those options is $1,000 because it's $100, 100 prices of them.
No, you could buy cheap ass contracts. You don't have to buy 100 of those.
If you look up Robinhood right now, there's no cheap NVIDIA contracts for less than $1,000. I don't know what you get what I'm trying to tell you.
That's a video though.
That's the one stock I know was gonna go up. That's the only way I would do investing. That's why I was up 10 grand. I'm not talking out of my ass.
I see what you're saying.
I only buy calls for NVIDIA because I know NVIDIA is gonna go up at that time. Yeah, it's honestly, it's a little late for talking investing. My head. When I looked at you, I was like, yeah, I don't even want to be explaining numbers right now.
Fire.
Yeah.
You are enough.
A what?
You are enough.
Read the back. That would have been a fail. See if you can read it.
Dear person behind me, the world is a place with you, and I love the person in front of you. This is a corny ass TikTok ass Instagram ass Twitter.
Oh no, it's a fact. It is.
Which one is it?
Off the internet, not TikTok. I don't remember where. One of those, probably an ad of some sort.
It's fire.
I think maybe Sheen. I don't remember where.
Damn, that sounded mean. I'm sorry.
What? No.
It's just a corny ass. I remember. Damn, that
It is so corny. I bought it because it was corny. I would not wear this. I think I would not
That
wear
reminds
this.
me when I had a freaking butterfly shirt, and you're like,
Do you like the hat? If you told me the hat was corny,
I was gonna
I'd
ask
be
you, like, what is that hat?
Yeah, exactly.
Bystander.
I have no idea, but I like how it looked when I.
It does look cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you. I
The
was thinking that
hoodie,
early.
mids, but the hat I did like.
What I was gonna say was, the fuck was I saying?
That thing about the thing? No, with the thing. I have a question. I'm ready for it. You let me know if you want to recall that, what you were saying. You were talking about my hoodie, and you felt bad that you shit on my
Oh,
hoodie.
you remember
and
when I
don't
had a
really-
butterfly shirt, and you were like, oh, that's
We had the
Sheen.
same thing.
Yeah, you're like, that's Sheen.
Was it Sheen?
Or
Fashion Nova?
Fashion Nova. No, Sheen.
Sheen. Sky shirt.
Sheen. Sky shirt, yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember that. I feel like I've asked you this question. My laptop's going to die at any second, so we're just going to go till she's dead.
Was that later?
You know this God that you pray to, or these aliens, if they asked you, hey Ariel, you can come with me and we'll give you the knowledge of the universe, you can travel the stars with us, you'll know all the answers, you could come to heaven. You come right now, but you can never go back. We'll tell you all the knowledge.
Sorry. I was thinking
it's a
some
deep
other
one.
shit. Can
I'll give you a
start
better
over? Can you
picture.
start over? I was somewhere else, sorry.
It's okay, I know. A spaceship comes down right now, light beams on you. No one else in the room, just you. You look up, and a UFO comes from the sky. Aliens step out. Whatever you think that is to you, your heart's racing. You think they're gonna cause harm. But they tell you, Ariel, we will take you to travel the stars, understand the secrets of the universe. You will understand everything. You will know all. You just need to come with us. The one thing is, you can't come back after you know all of this. After you've traveled with us, you must stay with us here. Would you like to come?
The fuck? I got a kid and I got a girl.
That wasn't my question.
I would have to know more detail. I would have to know
I
more
just
detail.
gave you all the details.
That's not enough details. Like, would I be just with these two motherfuckers forever?
No, you get to go
Oh, travel the universe, you said.
with a different alien species, different alien civilization, yes. Whatever you imagine this is. I'm not trying to put shit in a box. I could keep on making
If that
it
shit
in a
was
box,
if that
okay.
shit was an option, then yeah, of course.
Fucking Doctor Strange
If
pops
that
up
shit-
in a weird time hole right here and he says, Ariel, you can come with me into the dimensions, or you can stay here into material
that shit was
world.
a-
Listen, or you can stay in the material world, Ariel. Would you like to come? Or it was God. What if it was God who said that? He said, yo, I could give you your time, you could come with me now, or you could stay.
Yeah.
Wow. I might stay.
No, I'm staying.
I would stay. I don't feel like
I'm
I've
staying.
accomplished what I want here yet. I don't care about the secrets, I guess. I don't even know.
Oh shit.
That's just how I feel, but yeah.
No,
like
it's-
if God was like, hey, you can die right now, or not die, but go, damn, but you'll know everything. That's great.
You know, that's what I was thinking, but damn.
Like you become one with the universe.
I would
guess.
have to
That's what I'm
stay, bro. I got a
imagining.
girl, I got a kid, I got so much more ahead of me.
Yeah.
I want to do shit here.
That's what I'm saying.
Why the fuck would I say I would stay?
Until
Just
later.
go. It's because I was just, I didn't think of the two options. It's too late.
The options are to stay and
I didn't think of the two options. I just literally, I'm like, damn, that's such a good option. I'm doing it. I didn't think of both. But I knew I had a girl.
You know
and
the only reason that you want to stay is because you're girl and the baby.
and no, and
That's
and
the
I want.
only reason I would.
That's not me. And that's a huge reason, but and I want to do more babies with her. And
That's a
have
good
more
one.
kids for him, and have more brothers and sisters for him and them. Do more podcasts and everything. But I want to do something great for the world. I want to do something good for society.
podcast. This is an extraterrestrial life. I don't give a shit. If the aliens came to me live, I'm thinking
Peace
about
out,
it. I want to
alien.
make a podcast, my nigga.
Yeah, let's do a podcast
Oh, that's
with my nigga Brandon.
That's great. No, exactly. That's the kind of energy that, yeah.
I'm down to do a podcast.
I hope you
I'll
just
ask
learned something for real. Like you,
Yeah,
even if
that's a
given
great
the
lesson.
opportunity
That's a
and
great
God
lesson.
came to you,
That's
you
a
would
great
tell
lesson.
him,
That's a great lesson.
"No, I'm
That's a
not
great
ready.
lesson.
I'm not even ready
That's
yet.
a great
I'm
lesson.
too hungry right now."
Have you ever heard of like, oh, if you die and your spirit goes to like a place where you can go to the warm light, or you could go around, turn around and go to the dark cold? Have you heard of that?
Of course, follow the light. That story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you view that?
The analytical side of my brain is telling me that's just people seeing like bright lights, flashlights of police officers or ambulance people or bright lights in a hospital. Like that's just my subconscious mind. That's just their subconscious mind to me processing bright lights, and I guess go into the lights means lose focus on where you are in that place.
Have you ever heard of like, oh, if that ever happens to you, you're supposed to,
Not follow it.
yeah.
That's what I'm basically at. That's what we're. Have you ever seen the movie Soul, the Disney movie? You should watch it. Even if with Avi deadass one day when he's old enough. It's a Disney movie. It's about a kid. It's about an older jazz musician who dies, and his soul goes to this place, and the soul he's not ready to die, and he makes a whole journey of coming back to his body to get another chance.
I think, have I seen
It's a great fucking. And in the movie, he's following the light, and he does this typical. All of the bodies are going to the top, and he's like, "No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready." And he runs backwards down the escalator away into, yeah. And then they're like, "You're supposed to go with the light." And then he goes through a whole process of, yeah. It's like an ego death. It's a great fucking movie. It's like insane. Like, for a Disney movie, a new Disney movie too. It's not like woke or anything stupid like that.
Damn.
And it's called Soul. It's a black jazz musician. It's all about a musician who never accomplished his dreams, going on tour with one famous. Yeah, it's a great movie.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No, I feel like I love Disney movies. I love those
It's hidden meanings behind the
the
film.
lessons, the hidden meanings. Some is like, whoa,
Yeah.
but some is like, damn.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Christmas movie. It's a good question.
I asked this with Dan.
Think of The Grinch. I think of
Me too. We have no childhood.
no. I think of
True, you're first generation American. You're not gonna tell me nothing I don't know. I swear. I mean, you might. A Christmas Story?
Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Story.
Elf?
Home Alone.
Harold and Kumar's
Home Alone.
Christmas.
Home Alone.
I heard a comedian say this, it's great. Home Alone is an American movie of your parents leaving you and you being by yourself. That was every day.
Yeah.
That was me every day.
Yeah.
No more.
Honestly-
Every day. Home Alone for me every day. I had to fight off the pedos every day. Just me in the crib. Every day, Home Alone. I thought it was a great joke from the comedian. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
See, like my parents, bro, they let us be free, bro. That's one thing about
They
us.
did. You used to go play baseball at the waterfront
yeah.
all the time with the whole group of community, like DR open community, trust in the community. Yeah. That's why when people say Amboy was the hood, it was not that bad. You didn't have to look out for
Bro, but if you take people that aren't from here to here, they'll be like, what the?
Oh, so true.
Bro, because that's he's come here often, every
Yeah.
single time. The first time he came here, he's like, damn, I didn't know you were from this type of area like
Yeah.
that. And I'm like, what you mean? He's like, yeah, but your area is nice. The waterfront is nice as fuck. Nice as fuck.
Where is he from?
He's from PA.
Okay.
The rest of the place is like, no, yeah, it's from the hood.
Okay, yeah.
He's like, but the waterfront is nice as hell. And I'm like, I appreciate it, bro.
That waterfront was made by Mayor Voss too, like scamming. You remember this?
Scamming? Let me see a letter.
Yeah, Mayor Joseph Voss. He went to jail.
But how is the waterfront made from scamming?
The whole Supremo building.
You said.
It's called money laundering.
Wait, but how's the waterfront? The
It's
waterfront.
called
The waterfront. No, I'm talking about the waterfront.
Can you listen? It's called the building and the infrastructure. Not every waterfront in America that you drive to has a nice paved route to walk the whole waterfront. That was created by Joseph Voss. Wow, it's 2:42. The piers the piers to walk out on. All of that stuff was infrastructure that was created by Mayor Voss. The Supremo building, all of the waterfront apartment buildings. We're gonna get deep in Perth Amboy in this episode,
I
but
don't
he
know
was
that.
arrested. We could look it up. Deadass, I don't really care that much either. But he was arrested for money laundering.
I know that.
For giving like certain people the deeds and the construction work and low biddings on the projects to the waterfront in that area to make Perth Amboy a better place for real.
Oh.
You guys can G-check me in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the waterfronts. That's why the waterfront looks nice. That's why Eric goes by and it's like, yeah, that was made by.
Oh, I don't know that.
We should probably wrap it up right here. It correlates. Remember I told you, how do you think of this? All of our greatest accomplishments as humans are all failures. 9/11 was like the biggest buildings ever built, destroyed. Going to the moon allegedly didn't even happen. Do you see how people, like for real, do you see how all of our biggest accomplishments, Shakespeare wasn't even written by that guy who we think Shakespeare was. Everything that is our greatest accomplishments are actually just filibuster, gasp. See what I'm saying?
I think it just comes with the nature. We live in a binary world where there's opposites of everything. LeBron is a legend, and he gets the most fucking hate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
All the greatest events get the most fucking hate.
Very true.
Donald,
the most scrutinized.
It comes with the territory.
That's very true.
There's no in between, so you either gotta suck it up or it's not meant for you.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
It just comes with the territory. So if you're gonna do something crazy like that and catastrophic, just know it comes with it. I mean, I feel like I dealt with that because I'm trying to build. I built a tech app. You know, I started a whole tech company. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? So it just comes with a lot of hate.
What'd you do with the tech company?
It's on pause.
Pause.
It's on pause.
We don't have to end it there. I have something else too.
It's on pause. Sold to a private equity company for X amount of dollars.
Okay.
The branding is still mine.
Do you have
the branding is still mine. So
like
don't wait. The don't wait and the logo is still mine, but
Okay.
all the IP is theirs. All the IP and all my notes and all my data, and I'm basically like
So you sold your soul.
sort of. I'm basically
That's the look of a man. It's okay.
And I had to be a
You
chairman.
understand great businessmen and leaders and innovators have sold their first businesses or had many failures, lost thousands or hundreds of millions of dollars.
How would you?
You should not be ashamed or you should be proud.
Would you take this deal? Knowing TimeSave?
Let me hear it.
Knowing TimeSave, would you take this deal?
Yes.
if they-
Whatever the
if they
deal
te-
is, you want anything.
If they tell you we'll give you X amount of dollars, you could keep the slogan. Don't wait. You could keep the logo. We don't give a fuck about that. Mm-hmm. We want you out of the game. We want your IP, and we want you on our board. Like, we can ask you questions. You're having meetings with us at all times.
Or am I getting like a little royalty off of my position on the board? Am I getting a board percentage?
I should have said that, but no.
You got my answer. Yeah, and then I would say from there, they're probably going to say no, and then I'm going to say yes, give me whatever you can.
I mean, this has been pretty
Max
light.
me
Like,
out.
they don't hit me up that much, but...
Okay.
Yeah. So. What happened?
So Don't Wait is still yours.
Don't wait. The logo.
Which logo?
T with the S and the hourglass
main-
figure. T and the S and the hourglass shape.
Okay.
Came from my own brain.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Came from your brain.
I don't recall.
I remember.
I remember us going back and forth.
No, you triggered it in my brain.
TimeSafe. I remember that whole thing. We were going
No,
back.
timestamp.
No, but then we were going time. We were just, yeah.
It used to be timestamp.
Yes, but then when we were changed to TimeSave, it was like TimeSafe. I don't remember. I don't know if you recall. That was in the garage.
Yeah.
Don't wait.
Don't fucking wait, but yeah. Sold to a PE. And, it's on pause right now. I
Yeah.
mean, it's on pause right now. I'm planning my next move.
We'll bring it back.
Planning
Episode
my-
300, we're going to be sponsored by TimeSave.
Planning my next move. No, it's not gonna be time. I mean, I do have equity.
So what do we do with Don't Wait? How do we use Don't Wait in this podcast? You own it? You own the
Yeah.
words "don't wait." I see "don't wait" all the fucking time. People saying it.
I mean, I'm not.
So I could sue
I'm
them.
not-
You want me to get my lawyer's license?
You could. You
How
could.
much?
They had to be making money from it.
Oh, they're making money.
Yeah.
If you ask ChatGPT to tell you any call to action that says "don't wait,"
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
not any.
No, it doesn't.
Of course, not any.
It
Obviously,
usually doesn't say don't wait.
he says it to me a lot, especially when you ask him to write an ad.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't wait.
Don't wait. Have you ever played Xbox at night?
Good. It's mine.
Good. No, for real. That's
It's
what I'm
mine.
saying. If you,
It's mine. I
like, you
got
could
this.
be a lawyer and that ass will try to sue someone. Like,
Yeah.
hire representation. if you're ever at that level that you need to.
If you put that shit on a shirt, yeah, you're getting sued. You feel me?
Oh, for real.
That's what it is, more so.
Yeah.
You know, if you say, Brandon, don't wait, or some
Yeah.
shit like that, man.
Now a real question. If this was episode,
Aye.
watch this. Your episode with father was 8, correct?
Did you do the Z one?
No, I don't think we're gonna do that one.
Okay.
I want a video.
Did you hear it? Did you hear
No, I didn't even listen
it?
to
Oh,
it. Honestly.
okay. No worries.
Episode with your dad is 8. 9 was dad. Isn't this 10? It doesn't have to be in that order. I'm just saying in which order they were recorded. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah. Something like that. Figure it out.
Okay.
Not that serious. It's just a number.
No, I know, but I wanted to smoothly transition to an end right there with and that's episode.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. You'll get the hang of it as we go along.
Shit.
Said it's legal. I know. And my shit's on 3%, so we're gonna wrap it up right here. So whether this is episode,
Yeah, episode 10, episode
I think it's
11.
episode 10. I'm feeling 10. We're not ready for 11.
Okay,
I think we just unlocked 10.
cool. Episode 10 in like a week.
Thank you guys.
Since you're a servant for them, you're supposed to feel like almost like a piece of dirt. Not a person, you're a pledge. And then, there's the lineups.
The lineup is usually done somewhere private, away from windows or other peering eyes. Literally line up the pledge class and abuse them.
Pledge is trying to demonstrate that they're tough, they can handle it.